Are we recording?
We are.
We are recording. Welcome back to Friday night. Here's our group. Altros, Yumi, Rowen, and Tonei. Or, as we like to call her, Tonei the Tiger. Even though she's a Lynx.
I never thought that name would... I never even thought of that stupid name.
You didn't think that Jim, of all people, would find some way
No, I just didn't think of that. I was naming her after one of my grandmother's sisters. I was very...
The lesson here is never try.
Pretty much.
So,
I didn't try in the first place. I think that was the main problem.
Damn it.
Damned either way.
Last time we left off, there was a certain spirit off in the distance clanging its head against a glass.
That doesn't affect it?
No.
Okay.
Not no more. And the only person awake was Rowen.
I love you, Leaf Spirit.
Yeah.
You're my homie.
And Rowen woke up our resident spirit tamer.
The Shaman who
Gave him the bottle.
gave him the stuff in the bottle and the bottle.
Nothing pinging was heard in the distance.
Morning
Better
comes.
in the distance than right here.
Morning comes.
I didn't wake up from it.
And Rowan, you're still awake. Everyone else is pretty much snoring their
No.
muzzles off.
I took my shift, and then
Oh yeah, Yumi.
Yumi was supposed to keep watch, but she fell asleep.
Yes, she did.
And I woke up early, as usual. And, or actually late.
Late by
For you.
45 seconds. Your father would have had your ears boxed.
But he's not here, so that's fine.
He
That's
wakes up
great.
in a cold sweat, looking around going, why aren't I being beaten? Until he realizes, hey, I'm away from it.
Yeah. So, Rowan
You're
wakes
never
up to
away from
everyone's
it.
snowing.
Yep.
Yumi being the loudest offender.
Yes,
the
she
second
is.
loudest.
I think the badger's the loudest.
The badger currently has his jaw stuck to the ground because he fell like this. He's not snoring that well. It's all coming out of the
Yeah,
nose.
we'd already gotten all up and...
Nope.
broken
Only Rowan is awake at this point.
Yeah.
Rowan, what do you
Yeah.
do?
I guess where we went.
Rowan, in a rare opportunity to don his father's armor, while no one's looking and there are no witnesses, is going to
Don his father's armor.
don his father's armor.
And strut around
I need you to roll.
the campsite.
He's gonna pop collar douchebag.
If you roll anything under 10, these guys get to roll a perception roll to wake up while you're stumbling about trying to put on this
One leg
clanky
up.
armor.
15.
Okay, you take your time, having seen your father don the armor before, and you put it on. It's a little bigger than you are currently because you're not as buff as your father was when he was younger.
You are a pale imitation.
There is that scar across the right eye that you can see the kind of crack through the helmet and the
You
mask.
now need to get one. In order to don the armor properly, you need a scar.
I'll aim the-
I can help you with that.
I'll aim an explosion at his helmet. It'll be all good.
No.
It'll be a focus point.
I have short swords. I can just give him a
you
scar.
you don the armor quite well. Roll perception.
2.
Wow, this is amazing! You are far too impressed with yourself wearing this armor and walking around like, you know,
Yeah, he's
a cop on the walk.
He's doing the freaking pop collar douchebag stroll from like Spider-Man 3.
Look at me. You do that thing. And he's whispering to himself so he doesn't wake everyone up. I said do 42 push-ups. Yeah, that's right.
Imitating his dad. Beautiful.
While you're monologuing to yourself about all the greatness of you being in the armor, you kind of notice a bottle just hovering next to the campsite. Just about, a foot off the ground. Just holding there.
Ting, ting.
There's no sound.
Is
Yeah.
that a sound?
Nope, there's no sound.
Yeah.
Just,
Gonna stare at it.
you're going to stare at the bottle. The bottle kind of pivots and starts waddling back into the forest.
Yes, be embarrassed because the little sleep spirit has watched you be
He's just like,
Damn it.
He's now going to make fun
I
of
wonder what
his
spirit
friends.
speak for pop collar is.
well, they didn't used to have a word. Now it's Rowan.
Beautiful.
Anyhow. So yes, the bottle kind of waddles away, then falls on the ground and starts rolling into the woods.
I love that
Carry
spirit.
this
What have we done to the poor
We have to
kid?
catch that spirit making our mascot.
No.
Shaman,
no,
do it.
No, you don't capture
You're
these.
asleep. You don't know this. Rowan, you're wearing your father's armor. This is a very opportune
You're being
moment
judged
to
by a spirit.
possibly scare the dickens out of Yumi and maybe stop her in her thieving ways.
You don't know Yumi, but she will be terrified.
I wouldn't be too thrilled with this either, really.
I'd be terrified if I woke up to his father.
Probably
What are you guys doing now?
I stab it! I stab the darkness!
You know what?
I would just drop a bottle on your head.
I could try to fake my dad's voice and try to wake her up sleeping on the job with Yumi.
Are you gonna try that?
Yeah,
Roll your bluff.
Yes.
There's no one as good as mine.
16 on the die.
All right, Alli, roll your insight, but you have a -5 for being
don't
asleep
know.
and dreaming of all the riches that you're
Where-
going to get.
Oh man, I'm
Where
gonna
does
fail
Marc's
this hard.
character?
Or take from other people.
Hey, where'd my sheet go?
Rowan should be out there.
Might be under the laptop.
Allie has a lot of pages here.
No, I don't. You're crazy. You're crazy.
Yeah, it's probably in there.
Da-da-da.
Do it like more than one. No.
No.
No, I had
It's
it.
all the Yumi.
Ah, is that one? That's yours?
Do you have it, Ron?
I might. No, this is all my
No,
notes.
no.
Oh,
There we go.
You gave
George is stealing pages.
You had your character though. Your character was in your binder.
Yeah.
And you have.
my
You
binder
have
right
it.
there.
Perfect. Good. So give Rowan his character.
Yes, roll your bluff.
In front
Alli,
of
you
put
have
over
-5 due to being
moving.
asleep
There you go.
on your insight.
20.
Oh God, are you serious?
Yes.
Roll your bluff anyhow. You still might beat her. She has a 15.
It was
It's on
16.
18.
Damn, he beat me.
Yes, he did, even with a natural. All right, Yumi. Iowa is over you and telling you to wake up because you're asleep on the job. Yumi kind of burst forth from her sleeping bag in her skivvies, flailing. Yes, this is a little alarming.
She doesn't wake up anybody else with her thrashing, does she?
Yes,
I'm screaming terrified.
she's making up excuses like cheap alcohol impaired my vision, and you
Your
know.
son tried to take advantage of me.
I did not!
Yes. The cool and calm look of Iowa kind of is broken by the sound of Rowan's voice exiting the armor and saying, "No, I didn't."
No, I didn't. You. Like the pimply faced.
You're kind of in your skivvies.
Still
I
holding
bundled myself back up in the bag.
Still holding a
I glare
bottle.
at him.
Still holding a bottle. So do I drop a bottle on his head still or no?
Shaman, they're doing something behind you. You've got a taste of dirt. Everything is just clinging to you.
You had the best sleep ever.
I just roll over and look at the sky.
With a bottle hanging over your head.
You hear something in the distance.
Number 2, son, wear the hat. Wear the hat.
As you're looking in the sky, yes, you can hear the echoes of your parents.
The clouds are making his
take the
parents'
hat.
faces. You
Laying
look
there.
up, these two clouds are looking back at you in the shape of your parents.
Just a simple
No matter where you go, we find you, number 2, son.
number son.
I'm
Nice
number
spot,
2
number
to
one
a
son.
rice bed. I am number 2 to an inanimate object.
Yes, but that inanimate object has so much pride for them.
It has so
stinks.
much. It has so much to offer.
Oh yes.
Yeah, so much to say.
There's a scene going on between Rowan and Yumi. Yumi, who is now apparently very livid with Rowan's actions.
I put
Rowan's
my bottle back
Rowan's
away.
busting a gut.
Okay.
No, your bottle. Well, your other bottle is gone.
Yes, the bottle
Yes,
you hung
that-
up is gone.
Yes, but I pulled the bottle out of my bag and I was about to throw it at Io, but it's apparently not Io, so I put it away now.
You were gonna roll
At this
it
point, I'm gonna start
out.
lecturing
It was
Rowan.
Io.
Like, did your father
It
teach you
was
how to
Io.
sneak up on
Definitely.
sleeping girls?
I've been dealing with him all of my life. I am quite certain.
If I go back to town and explain to him what you did,
And you slept on the job. You were supposed to be keeping watch.
I was keeping watch, and then my eyes got heavy.
I'm pretty sure Io would take his side on that argument. I say from the tree. From the tree top above. I'm just saying, he's a bit of a dick like that.
So I'm guessing you're going to pack up camp.
Yeah, we should back up and get going.
Okay.
We're on a schedule here.
Fine.
3 days.
Climb down from my
3 days.
tree. I can take down my blanket.
So you take down your stuff.
Are you voguing? He's voguing in front of them like a stream.
Make sure that the recording's still going, just because it's been kind of.
You shut it entirely. It was supposed to be shut entirely?
Yes, it's supposed to be shut entirely. Hello, GM Cat.
It's
GM
still going.
cat. GM cat.
All right. You pack up camp, and you guys are going to continue
Remember,
your
it
way
wasn't really a
south.
camp. It just
No.
kind of collapsed.
You pack up your sleeping bags, pretty much.
And I
I
didn't even
packed
get
my
that.
blanket
No,
cabinet.
you did not. You are stiff, by the way. You're going to get a -2 on most of your actions just because, while you may have fallen asleep, you were not comfortable in your rest.
And you were eating dirt all night.
Delicious dirt.
I wasn't interrupted by my parents.
That's true.
Yes.
Mentally, I'm doing much better.
Except you were dreaming about them.
Is there like a scrying wizard type person in this world that his parents can, go to check in on him with?
They can't afford it, thank
They
God.
can talk to the shamans, but yes, it usually costs some kind of gift or favor to get the spirits to do anything for you. And poor rice farmers can only afford poor rice. Because that's what they farm. So yeah. You pack up the equipment and you head south. I'm guessing you're traveling in a certain formation?
Probably the sneaky one in front.
No,
No.
the sleepy one pulling the
No,
cart.
sneaky.
The sleepy one pulling the cart.
Oh,
Oh,
Yumi,
you
you're
know
being
the cart
delegated to
duty.
cart duty.
You can't delegate me. You're not your father.
You believe
He's
that.
wearing the armor.
You believe that for a little while.
I'm gonna loom. I'm gonna intimidate.
Roll intimidate versus insight.
Damn,
bonus
my
to the
insight sucks and I'm so good at intimidating. What the hell, man?
She's not used to it being on the other foot. Paw. Whatever.
12
13.
plus 1.
13.
13.
Defense wins.
Yes!
So you're hesitant about saying no to the armor, Yumi, but
Yeah.
Armor?
no. It just doesn't have the same appeal without that one dead eye staring out from underneath the helmet.
Oh, yeah.
Shows my eye.
I can help him. I do a static shock right past that side of his head so that it looks like the
I don't know
eyes
what they're
of-
doing. But yes,
I'm right behind.
you're not really getting any traction with having Yumi pull the cart. At the same time, the cart is kind of heavy.
I'm going to take this time to mark how heavy it is. I'm so dainty and I'm weak compared to Rowan.
Roll your
He's a
bluff.
big strong man.
Strong.
Roll your
strong
bluff
man.
versus insight right back at you.
The other deck.
If you're going to appeal to his...
Yeah, 26.
You feel really bad about maybe having a poor
I'm the
tea house
bluff master.
waitress carry such a heavy cart.
I like carrying his tea on a little tray.
She is weak enough she fell asleep on duty. Only imagine what she was
I'm
pulling
weak,
that cart.
Rowan. I'm so weak.
True.
You do feel kind of bad. I mean, she does only lift tea all day.
Yes.
How hard can that be? She must be some kind of soft paw.
Yep. It's so hard to be me.
Fine.
I'm gonna even like struggle against it, like,
I'd help,
can't
but
really lift.
I'd help, but I'd double our deadline just from trying to lug that.
Damn deadlines. Fine. Let's go.
Rowan is
Strength.
tugging the cart
What
again.
is your strength?
Only 10. I am actually not strong at all.
Way to play up the stereotype, girls.
I am dexterous and charming to a fault, though. And I am the queen of bluffing.
And I'm dexterous and intelligent.
So,
I only have a strength of 11. I'm only slightly...
Ron's the only one who can pull it.
It's actually true.
And what's your strength? 18?
16.
16.
17? 17, dude.
You're looking at your con.
What's your
You are
strength?
super strong.
Move the dice.
Which actually, no, I take that back. My intelligence and con is high. My dex is a little...
What's your strength?
10.
Yeah, we're both 10.
10.
Yeah. We are weak.
I am brainy and I can endure my own explosions. That's
That's about it.
my stick here. And I can dodge away from them decently. Well, you had drugs.
Just setting up the combat zone.
Not like anything's going to happen. No, nothing to happen here.
Nonsense. Why would that happen?
Nothing could possibly go.
Rabbit bandits.
Oh God, why?
They're rabbits. The worst kind of rabbit.
So yes. As you're traveling south, you make about another day's trek. And it's time to set up camp again.
This time, I'm being much better rested. I'm going to try communing again. See what...
By what you can tell, you haven't seen any spiritual boundaries, so it might be the same forest spirit that you have to make a deal with.
Which apparently is offering a bottle.
Well, he may need a new bottle because we're a long ways away, and he rolled it all the way here. I doubt it. He probably may have just left it there and appeared here.
I don't know. He might have been holding it this whole time. Anybody hear clinking?
Best spirit ever.
Always.
Okay, I'm going to try and commune and
Roll your nature. Anything special you're going to offer? Is there anything that you might want to?
I offer this shiny armor.
I will.
Wait, what
I
are we
will.
offering for? What are we making an offering for?
To make camp so that you can light a fire and actually
So the
not
spirits-
piss off the
Yeah,
spirits.
so the spirits don't get angry and...
You are technically in their
Vengeful.
turf.
And these are
Spirits are
wild
bad.
spirits. They've never had people.
They've had travelers go through them, but shamans don't really talk to these ones. They're not town spirits.
They're wild.
Forest. Yeah,
They're wild.
Wild spirits.
As it being its head out of glass bottle.
Okay, I'm going to set up. I'm going to try and find some succulents for it first.
Okay. Roll your nature to see if you can pick up anything.
I can help
Nature
with that.
9.
I can help with that.
What's your nature?
6.
Yeah, you can give a hand.
Okay, I'll accept that.
Both of you roll.
You two wait here. 16.
I'm not a help at all.
Rowan's too busy
16
looking
plus
at his
9.
armor.
You find
25.
a small pool of reflective water, and you just can't help but
Like,
look at
ooh.
yourself in the armor. He's not very.
And he dusts the face piece and
Yes. Yes. You notice that Rowan offered to help, and then he's kind of voguing in front of a.
voguing in front of the pond. I knew
Yes.
it.
He got a little distracted.
What'd you roll?
16 plus 9, 25.
You find yourself a few special herbs that even your town spirits would just love to have. And it usually is a good sign. And some berries. And you find a special tied knot. Usually you don't find these in the trees. It's just the equivalent of, this means that a spirit has marked this territory.
Ooh. Okay.
What you doing?
Yumi sneaks up on you.
Spirit work. Now I must commune.
What's he doing?
I set up my hammock and
Go
I'm taking
find-
one of the vials
Go
and taking
find out.
the neck off of it.
Okay.
And I'm working in a little piece of foil that's meant to make the bottle act like a prism.
Okay.
I know who's going to show up.
I love you, leaf spirit.
So,
Work a
another
little
nature?
wire so that
Yep.
I can hang it up properly this time.
He's my hero.
15 plus another nature of 9, so 21.
Nice.
You set up the items on a stump, just as you normally
Yeah.
you do. Is anyone watching at this point?
I'm watching myself.
You're watching yourself. Yumi might be watching, but Tony is setting up her spirit combobulator.
My spirit prism. I like entertaining the spirits. They're fun.
Are you watching, or are you doing your own thing at this point?
I'm watching.
You're
I want to
doing
see what the
spirit
spirit business is.
All right. He kind of puts down some leaves, some berries, a weird knot, and he just sits back, lights an incense, and starts kind of rocking back and forth and speaking in a dialect that you just don't get.
I'm bored now. I'm going to go see what Rowan's doing. Rowan's looking at himself.
Yumi
He
is
sure does love his
Yo, west
reflection.
side!
You need to get some revenge over there.
shoved into the pond.
Yes, actually. That's exactly what I was thinking.
You can try.
Strength versus reflex.
I would like to attempt.
As you hear the
I'm
two making
terrible
a
with
ruckus in the back,
It's a bull rush attack.
What would that be under? The strength?
Strength roll,
uh,
ultimately.
you see the same little leaf-headed spirit kind of
15.
peek around the tree,
It'll be Macy.
kind of tilts its
Damn.
head, waves one of its hands at
Oh,
you, waves the other hand that is stuck in a bottle, and starts walking towards the stump.
Stuck in a bottle.
Yep.
I
He seems a little bit bigger than last time.
Admiring
We're
your
about to getting
reflection.
closer to the center of his
No,
power.
that was.
You were all
Possibly.
but his wolf.
Is that what I see?
keeping.
Generally,
watch
when a
of the
spirit
area.
gets bigger, it means
Yeah,
that
By
they
looking at
have
yourself
more
in the pond.
influence or more followers.
I.e. me.
Yeah.
I'm gonna throw her into the pond.
Damn it.
Roll.
What's the reflex?
It's against your AC.
So she
Crazy.
rushes
16.
up on
It's a bull
him.
rush.
He flips her over his.
14
Haha, you fell off.
plus what's my
Just your strength.
plus 3, so 17.
In the pond I go.
She rushes up on him. He reaches back and flips her over.
The training of his father seems to have worked quite well as you find yourself ass first in the small pond.
Hey, who's exploding stuff without me?
Did she think to pack an extra set of clothes?
Ooh.
I guess you'll have to let them dry in the air.
Like I said, inner screws.
She just gets out the pocket shirt.
Yep.
Altros?
Yes.
The spirit walks onto the stump and picks up the berries one by hand, one with his open hand.
Is it the same
I
awesome
will,
spirit?
I will slowly,
I love that guy.
not any sudden moves, just reach out. What's he doing? I'm not at him, to the side.
He kind of stops and looks at you.
I'm going to wait for the arm.
The most intense
bottle
spirit
to
look
stop
ever.
moving. I'm going to try and convey to him somehow, in base spirit speak, whatever.
Me, friend.
that maybe I can take your arm out of the bottle so you can hit it.
And then Yumi splashes into the water.
No, that's an Ultra gets like
wet,
a
dirty
white kimono over its
smells
face.
There is a splash of water. Are you going to take a look at what that was exactly?
No, I'm concentrating on him.
He's very lucky. He might make a
Those
will
two
save.
Unless I hear bloody screams and splash of weapons.
What would they have to roll to not be like charmed or seduced or whatever?
Insight.
Insight? Okay.
Insight protects you from that stuff.
Gotcha.
Of which I have like 11 insight.
Yeah.
Well, I have an 18 charisma, so.
I see through you. Actually, I see a lot of you because you're wet.
Anyhow, the spirit kind of waits and is watching you while you're watching it, watching you.
Watching it.
I'm going to do the pantomime.
This is the worst stare off ever.
The spirit kind of its
I know,
face does a weird kind of smile from the top head to the bottom, like this full creepy little grin, and goes into the bottle and out of the bottle, into the bottle, out of the bottle.
He's screwing with
He
you.
wants it to that way.
And you'll notice that when he's doing that, he's also dropping the berries into the bottle.
He's learned tool use.
Yes.
Woo! I'm making spirits smarter!
He gathers up the stuff and
Oh
kind
no,
of
so we'll make boards with nails in them.
lifts the bottle hand, goes, and just hops off the stump and starts swaddling away.
Dinging.
Yes, you all hear this sound.
Because I just suddenly let go of my person.
And you see a bottle bobbing through the air.
Actually, no, when they look back, the bottle's not there.
So I set up my prism right as they're walking back in. New glass bottle, top cut off. With a little prism in the middle.
So,
I'm gonna hang my clothes to dry.
you're back in your skivvies?
Yep.
But Yumi, always going around naked.
You don't mind.
Half dressed.
This is the man pushing poor innocent girls into the pond.
You should have pushed me.
I did no such thing. You have no proof.
You don't. Yumi's playing the role of the victim again.
As always.
I'm very good at it.
You are.
Would that be intelligence or insight for me to go, I think I know her better than
Insight.
Insight.
Insight is the ultimate Yumi defense.
15, so probably not with her.
She have to be off her game.
I have to be really off. I have to roll a 1 for you to be off my game.
How much is you have plus 11, don't you, to your bluff?
13.
Oh my god!
I am the bluff queen.
Where's the soy sauce?
Right here.
In the cupboard.
Oh, you
It's back in the cupboard.
Yeah.
should have been here. Anyhow, who's going to take first and second watch?
I'll take first watch. You were pulling card all day.
I'll take second watch for my
I'll take last one.
You are not taking any watch, Yumi.
I'll stay awake long enough
Oh, damn!
I'll stay awake long enough to make sure that either
Oh,
Damn it.
Asleep I go.
you know what, I could take
need my
both
beauty
watches.
sleep
I
after
can
all.
sleep in the cart for the once we hit the road again.
I'm not pulling your weight all day tomorrow either.
I can turn little.
No, you turn to a lynx. That's a big cat.
Barely bigger than a house cat.
Lynx?
No. Lynx are big, Grish.
They're considered medium size.
that's humanoid!
Not that medium size,
I
medium
know.
for cats. The largest
So
cats
who's
are
taking-
medium size.
Is poor Rowen offering himself for second watch? Tonei is offering herself for first. Who's going for second?
I'm asleep.
I'll go third. I'll go second.
Alright.
You go third, you can wake her up after.
Oh, damn. The tongue's hanging out. Out cold.
Right. Tonei, roll perception.
Ooh. 14.
Tony sees
Total?
nothing.
Yeah.
Okay. No, these guys actually rolled really well. Okay. Nothing happens during your watch, as far as you know. Everyone's just sleeping around, the fire's going, everything's happy.
I'm busy contemplating evil things to try to do to Yumi while she's asleep.
I don't think
Are you going to wait
Can I
Altros for his
sleep
watch?
defend myself?
It's not Legend of the Red Dragon.
Damn.
Are you going to wake up Altros for his watch? Altros, you're waking up by Tonei.
Shake.
Luckily, she didn't use explosives this time.
Small miracles.
No, I gotta save those for...
Small victories.
I have to save those for better things.
Use
I
a
don't have that much
firecracker to
out
wake
here.
you up.
They count as some form of victory.
All right, Altros, you take your watch. Roll your nature.
Ooh, nice.
16 plus 9, 25.
Okay. You wake up and you yawn. You're kind of looking around and, that's interesting.
Come on.
There seems to be a zigzaggy path up and down that went all around the campsite and stopped at every one of you, except Tony's location where she was sitting.
Damn, you leave spirits.
Oh, there are 3 different signatures.
Damn you, 3
Spirit signatures or
Spiritual signatures, yes.
you can identify them?
You can try, but this is going to be a very hard.
Nature?
Yep.
Ooh.
19.
Oh, damn.
That's a high enough roll with your
24.
incredible nature score. They're
That's nice.
malignant.
Uh-oh.
Spirits that have no home.
Oh, that's really bad.
Truly wanderers. Oh.
Truly wanderers. These are the spirits that are the most dangerous out of the lesser spirits.
Do I see them around?
No, it's like they came to the camp, kind of sniffed you all, and just left.
Except me.
Except you.
Clearly, I smell bad to spirits.
Well, no, it's the gunpowder you're carrying, probably. It smells bad to everyone.
Doesn't smell bad to me.
This is going to. I'm going to be very, very vigilant for my watches. I'm going. Oh boy.
Let's see how vigilant you are. It's going to be an easy, so you have to really fuck up on your endurance to fall asleep like Yumi did.
Come on. I didn't fuck up. I just fell asleep. I got out of going on watch.
14.
Yep, so roll your endurance.
What's endurance?
Yep.
Plus 4.
Ow. Cat's flying.
I love this character.
20.
You're doing the equivalent of Tai Chi when people wake up.
I would be proud.
Yes, you all
He's
wake
doing nothing but
up.
the Kamehameha pose over
No.
and over.
You all wake up to the badger standing in the crane stance, keeping his eyes wide open
and
on the cart, and just watching you all in this creepy dead gaze.
I feel kind of violated.
Altros, you have done well and stayed up the entire part of your watch.
I look up, did you see something, or...
Yeah, everyone should check your stuff. Actually, we should probably check each other's back. Because, God knows, something wandered around here.
I'm checking Rowan.
There seems to be nothing there.
Actually, I'm probably the only one who can do it because I'm the only one who can see the spirit. So
Well, then why did you say we?
I panicked. Okay, deal with it.
So,
He's talking about spirits again.
okay,
Yes, I'm
so-
talking about spirit. So I'm going to check their
serious
backs.
business.
Him and his shamany mumbo jumbo.
Nope. There's no indication that any spirit did anything.
But they wandered, or they got really close.
Yep. They got within sniffing distance, but they didn't touch.
They sniffed us and then left.
Is that
I
any
feel doubly
significance?
violated.
Does that ring any significance in my brain?
You've never heard of spirits doing this, even malignant ones. Malignant ones usually just attack outright. They just come in at you like in the equivalent of an evil ghost from Supernatural and beat
Can
the shit out of
you
you.
fight a spirit?
They have to take shape in order to fight.
Not you can whack
So you
it.
kill their physical form. With
Not that
rock
it does
salt
you-
to the chest.
Not that it does you very much good in the long run, but yes, you can kill the physical form that they're manifesting in.
With rock salt to the chest?
If you have
In a
some
sawed-off
kind of
shotgun?
Elemental damage?
elemental damage will hurt.
Yeah, I have like
Yeah.
heavy elemental.
So yes, that's a nice little warning. So what do you guys do?
Move.
Guess we'll break camp and get going quickly.
All right, you're about a day's hike to Heartsong. You've got the cart with you, which is probably what's really slowing you down because you have to carry all of those rations. Which it's lighter now, thank goodness, because you've been eating it.
The cart?
Yes, you've been eating the cart. The rations, you dumbass.
I'm sure the badger's been nibbling on. Or wait, no,
It's like,
that
Purely out of nerves. Purely out of nerves.
At this point, yeah. Poor Altros is like.
He's seen creepy crawlies
Well,
moving
particularly
to
after
exist.
last night.
Well, I know they exist. I work with spirits, just not
Well,
the
what?
same way.
Huh.
I get them to do
No.
stuff for me.
That's
you
awesome.
Don't.
They so cooperate. If I
looking for
wanted to bring out my whirlybird, I could totally show you playing with my whirlybird.
Fox.
You don't have to listen to their screams.
I get them to bat a little whirlybird and keep it up in the air. It is hot.
And they're crying the entire time.
Oh, I'm nice to them. They make it entertaining.
I just serve tea.
She says lying through her teeth.
Oh no, she does serve tea.
She just helps.
I do serve tea.
She just helps herself.
I'm really good at serving tea.
She just
I
helps-
got tips.
She just helps herself to tips that Daddy doesn't know about.
Yeah, from all those guards that came in.
Harlot.
They're very good tippers. What can I say?
Yeah.
It's not my fault they think I'm going to come to them.
Yeah.
Okay, maybe it is, but still.
Alright, so put yourselves around the cart.
We didn't take minis.
What have minis, huh?
Use a die. Use a die reflecting your hit points, I guess. Rowan would be the highest, so use a d20 or something. I'll use a d4 because that's stereotypical for backstab damage. Or d6. d4 for dagger it was.
Sure.
Ah.
George, use a d8.
Am I hit points based on D8?
No.
What are your hit points? Oh, 33. Okay.
Doesn't it? Okay, so we'll use it.
Well, here. I think mine are unique. And I'm itty bitty, so it's fitting.
Okay, so that's your travel patterns.
No.
Everyone, actually, what's everyone's passive insight?
Insight?
11.
Sorry, perception.
11.
16.
19.
16.
16.
19.
I don't care.
You really don't.
But don't worry, they're not being stealthy.
Hooray!
They're just walking up and bashing you upside the head, clearly.
Alright, I need the markers.
Where are the beads? Oh, they're here, Jim. I got them.
Movies!
In real time, in game.
These are fine.
I meant for the people,
Well,
rather than dice.
Look at that, no?
not at the moment.
Do we not have any other minis we could use?
No.
I'll have to make some minis. I need aluminum foil and paint.
Well, we have these menus, but they're being used for the other campaigns.
Yeah.
Is that a problem?
No.
Not really.
We can always use cardboard minis.
That's what we're looking at in the future.
Yeah, we'll get the cardboard minis next time around. That'd be awesome.
I brought.
If I can borrow the sketch of the characters, I'll make.
Star Wars minis, but
Do you want to just use the Star Wars ones for now, or?
No.
Okay. Grab it, do it out of the box, Trish.
Rowan.
Okay.
That box no longer has anyone in it.
George, you have the highest perception,
Yep.
and you have the ability with nature.
Yep.
I have 16.
So, you feel it more than hear it first.
Mm-hmm.
That energetic crackle in the air as spirits are manifesting themselves in the physical realm.
Where?
Yeah. Every bit of fur is on end. You can hear the actual cackle of the spirits.
Ooh, they're talkative ones. Well, they're boisterous
I'll
ones.
flip you two around then.
It's kind of like this taunting child's
No,
laugh.
because he would actually have staff though.
Okay. You are now the female monk. There, he's now. You are now an orc
It's
or an ogre.
close. Just give me a snout.
It's got a staff. Tricia's a dude with a scythe.
I know.
It's all good.
It's temporary. So there's no surprise round because they rolled
Badly.
on their stealth.
Okay.
And I warned. Beware!
Yeah, we'll try to get some cardboard ones for next time around. They're like the perfect little size, and we can. Draw little caricatures. Is this somebody or?
Yes, that's something.
Right, I'm sure.
So, by the time you've actually been able to get your weapons ready, I'm guessing you're not just going to stand around going, "My oh my! The laughter of little children in the middle of a forest filled with evil spirits that the shaman had told us about. Let's not walk around armed." I'm guessing that you're walking around just going, "Yep, totally not expecting anything."
Yeah. Crossbow out and magic weapons.
Okay, so let's roll the basics of initiative.
Modifier 1.
I'm slightly better than you was.
I'm great at telling you what's going to happen. I'm lousy at actually reacting to it.
I
12.
clearly taking my time.
So 1 becomes 13.
Give me a second. Alright, I'll move these down.
Put your pencil on?
That one.
Okay.
There, no wonder that. Hey! I have the iPad in hand. Not allowed.
She has one.
Just for hit points if you get hit.
I have two, but I don't know where the hell the other one went.
So you have one.
You know what? I have the other one, just not at hand.
You claim. Yeah, the other one.
Where's my book?
It has not been witnessed.
Which book?
You yourself said you have never seen them both.
Little black one?
Same book.
Little
But
black
they're
one?
different colors.
I always use the same book when I'm recording.
I mean, I can't see it changing to blue and
Okay.
changing back.
Maybe it could be malevolent spirit. Just
Who has
screwing you up.
who has an initiative above 23?
Nope.
What?
And here Marc was feeling good about himself.
Who
What's
has
your-
an initiative above 19?
Yep.
Okay, Allie, what's yours?
20. Roll 16. What's your plus initiative, Marc?
0.
Really? Huh.
Who has an initiative above loud noise?
Okay.
14.
Me,
Tony?
15.
17.
If it's gold tops, put it there because we're going to give them some money. It's not time for your food yet, kitty. Oh my god, now.
Where's the glass?
There. Which one do you want me to take out?
What do you mean?
The bar thingies or the M&Ms?
Whichever.
People want crazy bar thingies or M&Ms?
Whichever.
Bar thingies it is.
Things it is. What bar thingies just to actually have a non-whatever bro.
Hurry for bar thingies.
Okay, so
You didn't ask about me.
That's crazy.
what's your initiative?
13. Now you've made me feel bad.
Oh, sorry.
I'm so cute with my
I'm sorry.
Why do I bother showing up then?
So you can warn them about the spirits, not fight them. Coming into view, you see twisted mockeries of human shapes.
Human?
Well, humanoid shapes. All of which are wearing spiritual wooden masks.
Uh-oh.
5 of them are airborne, and one of them blocks your path of moving forward.
That's not good.
One of the airborns swoops. You do not get an attack of opportunity because they're jerks.
And probably because they're flying of some sort.
Correct.
Yeah.
It's called a flyby attack.
Bastards.
What's your AC?
16.
That's you.
Yeah.
Yeah, that's gonna hit. That's
Oh, fuck.
4 damage as this thing
Whoa.
kind of just passes through you, and you feel this unnatural pain in your shoulder.
Not fun. I don't like that.
Not very good, no.
Rowan, I'm hit!
Yumi, hey, look! It's your turn.
Is he floating above me, or...?
This is simultaneous combat, so he's going through you, and as you're able to act, he's going to be flying by you. So he's within range for you to strike him.
Yeah, I'm going to use Piercing Strike.
Okay, roll it.
Regulars. 18 versus Reflex.
Yumi, in a display of skill that you had not seen or guessed she had, Rowan, swings up one of her
Swords.
wakazashis, because short sword, wakizashi, whatever you want, short sword, and just hits the spirit right in the mask, making it shatter and dissolve as the mask kind of hits the ground and rolls.
Lucky shot.
That's
Beginner's luck.
how our relationship is going to go, is it?
Beginner's luck. He's not saying it, he's just thinking it.
It was written all over your face.
Not just pretty face, you know.
1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6.
They like you now.
You're being rushed, Yumi.
What'd I do?
You looked at him funny.
After you slash the face off of one of the spirits, this spirit kind of pauses in the air and you hear the ominous cackling of a child again. But it does not seem to attack you.
Damn evil children.
Rowan.
Damn, it's too far. Rowan's going to take the guy that's blocking us. So he's going to move within 10 feet and uses his reach weapon to gouge. To use a Warden's lunge attack.
Okay.
So that's 18 versus AC.
You expertly swing about your gouge, and you come right into the creature's body, and it just goes... Uh-oh.
That's not good.
That's not supposed to happen.
It's like, but I'm in the armor.
I'm in the army.
The armor.
Tonei.
Either way, the target's marked.
I have sight at the one that just attacked her.
Yumi?
Yes.
Across the cart.
The cart is blocking your sight. You can
Yeah,
see
the
her
cart's
flailing at something.
Okay, well, fine. Then
And you have,
the ones that.
you have
Okay,
two.
the one that's close to me, the shaman.
That are obviously about to bum rush you.
Yes.
Get them now.
Well,
I pull out two little metal spheres, click them together, and whip one of them at it. Static shock.
okay.
Intelligence versus reflex.
Damn.
One.
Fuckery. 8.
Is that a 1
No.
on your roll? No.
No.
She hands it off to Ronan.
5 plus 3.
We are playing with Dark Sun rules, which means your weapons have a chance of breaking when you roll a 1.
Yeah.
Ability.
I know it's an ability. Does it use an item?
No.
Does it have implement on it?
Arcane
Arcane
implement. So it could be that you short out your implement for a little bit till you repair it. This is a bad thing. Fucking up your weapons is very bad, which is why I suggest everyone carry 2.
Oh, I was told that originally. Now we have to go raid a city. I mean, a
Run!
a poor passerby.
This thing just bum rushes you after you go through it. It's not... It doesn't look good for
It's
you.
getting all up in your grill.
What's your AC?
16.
Defender wins?
No, he rolled a crit.
One kind of crit.
Oh,
He broke his own weapon.
It has to be.
Rowan, I'm giving you a free attack of opportunity.
sweet.
He tripped.
That's not my temple.
No.
It stopped and looked down at its shoelaces. Wait, it's not wearing shoes.
It realizes it's only too late.
These are loafers.
Yes, these are loafers.
These are loafers.
Oh man.
You didn't roll 1, did you?
No.
2.
Two.
The
You look at his loafers.
the masked, strange wolf creature fighting the wolf. Yes, haha.
lunges at you, and then kind of hovers in midair and just
Looks
sits down, tilts its head, giggles at you, and you take a swing,
and just kind
and it just kind of looks up. It looks very unconcerned about your swing because you didn't hit anything. Altros, you go at the same time as this bastard who's
Bum
going
Rush McGee?
sweep, 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 sweep towards you. So both of you get to roll at the same time if you're trying to prevent him from doing bad things to your face.
Wrath of Winter. My at will.
Okay.
It's +4 totem +4 versus fortitude.
What is your AC?
Should be on the same page. 14.
AC 14.
Okay. Roll your damage or roll your attack.
16
Okay.
+4.
That's a hit. So you don't have to roll damage. This is a minion.
Yeah, and it's a D10 +4.
He goes, poof.
Okay. As you're casting your spell, the minion kind of grabs onto your arm to try and stop you, and then you just see the ice forming against it, and it just screams in agony as the mask shatters to the ground. You know the sound of spirit screaming in agony. You probably sent this one back to, like, being a speck.
Oh,
Well,
poor evil spirits.
They're malignant. They have no home. They're like Ronan, except far more evil.
Oh, I thought you said Rowan. I'm like, wait, why? He doesn't have a home anymore? Does Dad kick him out?
Ronin.
Yes.
Samurai with that.
I can't.
Yes, but I originally heard Rowan.
yeah, so do
Same.
I. I'm going,
That's why I'm like, what happened?
father!
Did your dad? You pissed your dad off that much?
I'm sorry. Kind of.
Kick me out. Why do you think I'm on the strip?
But I got his armor.
It's going to be this spirit goes by you, Yumi, and you notice that it has the talons of some kind of bird attached to its form,
Uh-oh.
and it's trying to dig them into you as it flies by.
Oh, dear God.
Yeah, that's going to hit.
Oh, God.
He used your shoulder.
What did I do to deserve this?
You will take
Besides fall asleep on watch.
8 damage, and
Bad.
the gash in you is actually bleeding quite heavily. You have 2 damage per turn until you save against it.
I'm a shaman. I can do some healing.
Busy!
Speaking of being busy, Tony!
I'm down to 10
Yeah.
now.
Actually,
It's doing the same as its predecessor.
my Thunderbear could help.
What's your AC?
15.
Yeah, that's 4 damage to you as the spirit kind of sweeps through you and causes you some very, very bad discomfort.
Ow.
That would be the first round of combat. Things are not looking good for the heroes.
No.
This kind of hurts.
Yumi! The good thing is these things don't have much health.
They just hurt. They just pump.
I'm going to piercing strike the little guy in front of me.
Okay.
Just get rid of him. Hopefully. 19.
You jab your short sword / wakizashi right in the center of the mask's mask, and it kind of shakes, and you see the body dissolve, and the mask is kind of stuck onto your short sword now.
I'm trying to get it off.
Get it off, get it off, get it off, get it off.
Rowan, the spirit and you are tangling at the front of the cart.
And he's eyeing you up.
I attack it. I attack it.
Okay, roll your attack.
Come on.
Engage it in a spirited debate.
Nice. Plus,
It's only 17.
versus what though?
PC.
Nope.
Damn.
The thing kind of shifts unnaturally out of your way. His body kind of bends and just gets out of the way of your gouge as it comes down.
Well, I mark it again.
Tony.
I'm gonna turn around and use magic weapon to shoot the one. That one.
Mr. Equal Talons.
Mr. Evil Talons.
As it buzzes towards you.
Intelligence +1 versus AC. Calm the fuck down. 10.
Not be a gnome. Hey.
God Damn it! Twitchy tail.
No god?
Alright, blue dagger out.
Go with the orange. Orange is awesome.
It's my crit die. It'll go either very bad or very well.
Rowan, the wolf lunges on you. It doesn't knock you prone, but its spectral fangs do bite into your flesh. Things that are astral kind of do hurt a lot. You take 12 points of damage. It's tearing into you something fierce. Your father's armor is not helping that much.
If at all.
Altros, your party is getting the shit kicked out of them.
Heal us, British Shaman, heal us!
Well, the two of them are getting the shit kicked out of them.
Probably. Let's see, who's been hit?
Altros just took 12 points of damage. You're Altros.
Altros
Rowan!
getting his face eaten by a wolf. Or sorry, Rowan is getting his face eaten by a wolf.
I'm not a badger.
I'm going to do Wrath of Winter on his.
On the wolf?
On the wolf thing.
Roll it.
Range of 5.
No,
Does it slow a target?
1, 2, 3.
Creature
No,
1. No, it doesn't say slow.
Okay, just a normal hit. Roll it. Versus AC.
19.
nice.
Versus. It's a
Plus
hit
what,
anyway.
D10 plus 4.
Nice.
Ow. It's 10.
Oh, nice.
As the spirit wolf is kind of chewing on your shoulder, Rowan, you see Frost kind of spike it on the side. It pulls off, kind of shocked by getting hit by elemental damage, of all things.
Oh man, that's broken. Hun, quick question.
Yep.
How do I get sneak attack?
Combat advantage.
Combat advantage?
Tony,
So if you stand there, you have
wait.
combat advantage.
Who is white guy? Who is the orc?
That's
That's Altros.
Altros.
he's not a wolf.
I'm sorry, man. You all look the same to me.
What's your AC?
14.
Where's my gouge?
After you cast your Winter's Fury, the
Wrath of
spiritual hawk talon digs right. Oh, by the way, Alli, roll to save your
right.
save on your turn.
Nope.
You take 2 more damage from bleeding. The talons
not good.
rake into your shoulder and open up a nasty gash. You're going to take 2 bleed damage every turn until you save.
Is that just there's no base damage, just bleed?
Just 2 damage. Dot.
Yeah.
And the save is 10, roll
10 higher.
10 or higher.
I can't believe no one killed this guy yet. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Yumi,
Oh, fuck.
AC?
16.
It seems drunk as it flies by you and checks out your chest, but it keeps going.
I see.
Yumi, your turn! Remember, you do have skills like acrobatics that you can use to try and move without instigating opportunity.
That's what I'm
attacks.
thinking. I'm trying to see if I can get and flank this guy. How would I be able to
Do you have any
this
attacks
guy?
that make you shift?
Sneak attack. Good.
What about your flourish?
Distraction flourish. Must be wielding. Doesn't say anything but shifting.
Okay.
I have an acrobatics at a +9, but I'm not sure how I can incorporate that into the trying to move without.
Remember that you can also use a bluff roll.
Right, because of
per
the rogue.
encounter. If you're trained in bluff, you can
Which
use
I
it.
am.
Yes, you are.
I'm very trained in
Wow.
bluff.
Remember about your rattling as well.
Rattling?
A rattled,
yes.
a rattled creature or character gets a -2 to all attacks, period. It's just friggin' like, what the shit was
How do you
that?
rattle?
It's a key word for some rogues. You have to be trained
Yeah.
to intimidate to get
Which I am. I have to use my
This tea house waitress is going to intimidate?
Yep.
Yep.
Unless they're immune to fear, which these things are not.
Yeah, that's my encounter, my daily for that though. I'll start with
You have other things. Remember that your encounter makes every one of your attacks rattling.
To use a consumable.
Mm-hmm.
Is that a minor? I'm gonna pop my potion to cure light wounds.
That's a good plan. Alright, so heal yourself a healing surge.
It's a healing surge? Okay.
Without spending your second wind.
Yeah.
And what else do you do? That's your minor.
Okay, so I want to try to get to flank here. Should I use my bluff to try to get around that making combat advantage?
Bluff would mean that you get combat advantage whether or not you're flanking.
Oh, really?
Yes.
Actually, Alli, it's not a healing surge. It's you gain 1d8 plus 1 health.
Ah.
Oh, is that it? Okay, so that's even better technically for me.
Or worse.
Or worse, yeah. D8, you said?
Which one's the D8? 3.
3. Yeah, that's worse. That's a lot worse. Okay.
See, what you could do is move 1, 2, 3 and get in line for next turn to shift. So now you can use your bluff to try and beat its insight.
Yeah, I'll try that. See if I can get the sneak attack.
Staring
damage.
Over
contest.
there!
Staring contest in the middle of combat. Don't blink.
How do you tell it's blinking? It has the mask.
Roll. Its passive insight is 10.
Well, then I just
Just
automatically
roll.
win. Okay.
You
I
could
still
roll.
automatically win.
Yes.
You could roll the 1.
Exactly. Yumi comes in and does a bit of a feint, and the spirit wolf kind of snaps after a shadow that she sends forth. Yumi, you now get to attack.
Okay, so I'm going to use my Sly Flourish against it.
5.
No, it's not going to hit.
No. Not even
Enough
with
for
all the
the
bonuses
fate.
in the
Not
world.
good enough for the roll.
Yeah, nope.
Rowan, Yumi has come to your aid.
I'm going to take advantage of her positioning. Shift over here. So I can flank the wolf.
Okay?
Has to choose one of you.
Has to choose him, technically, unless he wants.
Oh, right, you marked
unless
it.
it wants the damage
Yeah.
marked.
And I'm going to...
Of course, it doesn't know that.
No, that's very true.
Pretty much whoever hits it is going to get bit.
I'm going to hit the hawk thing.
Okay.
With
My
what?
reach weapon.
Reach 2.
I can reach
He has the equivalent of a polearm. He's a polearm tank. Roll it.
He's
The thing is
Polish.
flying pretty fast. Yes, he's Polish. He's very slow.
Yeah.
Hey!
She's got that.
Yeah. So you're going to still use Warden,
You're enforcing the stereotype.
Warden Plunge again
All right.
to mark it with that attack.
Oh no. If you have a healing surge, you must spend 1 instead of the hit points you would normally regain. You regain 1d8 plus 1.
Yeah.
You just rolled that.
Oh, okay, sorry.
You spend a healing surge and you gain 1d8 plus
Right.
1.
Okay, so I'm done with that.
No.
No.
You guys are rolling
Is there a
terrible.
free action
We're
to
rolling
mark
5s across the
the guy next to me,
board.
though?
What?
I still
I'm
mark the
hitting.
one next to me. It's a free action.
Every time?
Every
Spirits,
turn,
of
every
course
turn
you
is a
are.
free action. I can mark all of it.
I know, I'm sorry. I couldn't hear you because we were talking. So you mark. All right,
I
you're
marked.
marked. Marks. Got it. Tony.
Talk about stereotype.
I'm gonna use burning weapons and shoot. I'm gonna use my encounter burning weapons and shoot at them.
Which one?
The
The
one
bird?
off the birdie.
The caca.
Ta-ta!
Oh, so close! So close!
You guys are not sure what's going on here, but you're not doing that well.
We just left town, man. We just left town.
Y'all are rusty.
Go.
We're all rusty. We're new at this. It's our first day.
Hey,
Rowan. The clawed.
Replace
Oh, by the way,
nine.
Alli, roll your save.
Oh, fuck, right. Thank
Tony,
God.
You stop bleeding. Rowan. The spirit hawk is coming by you. What's your AC?
16.
How come your AC is the same as hers? And you're in the armor.
she's that.
She's the dexterity behind it.
It tears
I'm
right
pretty-
through the armor, and you take 8 points of damage.
Holy
Yeah.
crap! What the hell's happening over there?
And you have now a bleed on you of 2 damage per turn.
What do you want, Mark?
In a lot of pain.
Well, yes.
13.
Not unconscious yet. Damn. I mean,
But I am
go
bloodied.
team.
He is quite bloodied.
I'm not bloodied as well, too. And I used a freaking potion.
I can
I
do
wonder how these guys are
a
not provoking attack opportunities.
I can do a
It's
healing.
the flyby attacks.
Because they're
I can
flying.
do a healing
Flying.
spirit.
That's it.
But if it's not shifts, then
No, it's literally
I'll read it to you, just for fun. Flyby attack. The tainted spirit flies 6 squares and makes 1 melee basic attack at any point during the movement. Doesn't provoke opportunity attacks when moving away from the target of the attack.
Because it's
Moving
flying.
away.
From the target of the attack. So you guys do get to do attacks if they're not
I
moving
get to
by
attack him moving in.
you.
Duh.
Technically, no. Because it moves in to attack you. If it shifts through you, you get to attack it. But it hits you and then it's technically moving away from you at all times. Alli, however, would get to make an attack of opportunity against the hawk because it moved by her.
That's true.
So, Alli, you can make an attack of opportunity.
19.
That's a hit.
Yes.
Melee basic.
That's not
Thank you for catching that, Marc.
Oh, yeah.
That's not a weapon where that could be a
D6.
critical.
Two damage.
Plus strength.
Oh,
I have no strength. I'm not a strength-based rogue.
She has 10 strength.
Yeah.
Okay. You clip it in through its spirit, and it seems somewhat disconcerted by this.
Just you wait, Hawk. Just you wait.
This bat is flying by all of you, but it's going to be attacking Rowan, so Yumi get an attack of opportunity before it gets to Rowan.
17.
Before this spirit goes through you, you just see Yumi's dagger short sword go pack right in the mask, and it just drops to the ground
Saved
as the
you.
body disintegrates.
You owe me.
Remove that minion.
which one was it? The white one?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Okay.
Yumi, your turn.
Alright, I've got combat advantage on this guy, right?
You do.
So I can use my sneak attack?
Yes.
Yes. If you hit.
She already rolled her good rolls.
Yeah, I used a 20 on
She wasted on the
saving.
opportunity attacks.
I'm gonna go with Sly Flourish. Oh my god.
Nope.
You know what the problem is, right? It's Friday the 13th.
It is! Where are my 13s?
Rowan.
I'm gonna hit the guy I can reach
Right in
with.
front of you?
Yeah. I'm gonna use my Strength of Stone.
Now, if he rolls a 1, does he hit you
I really hope he doesn't. They'll probably break his pole arm or whatever in the creature.
over your head?
No. Oh, nice!
19?
Yes. Rowan is now proving why he has that armor on.
Okay. Roll your damage. Watch him roll the lowest damage you can roll.
2d6 brutal 1.
Oh yeah, the lowest damage you can roll is 4. Plus
Brutal
whatever your
1?
strength is.
Brutal 1.
And once he rolls on his damage, you
Oh,
can roll.
nice.
8 to 11 damage.
Oh, that's awesome.
And I regain 3 hit points.
Okay.
Or I gain 3 temporary hit points.
You slice into the wolf spirit, and you can see a bit of ethereal blood or spirit energy leaking from the body.
Ooh.
This stuff is worth a fortune if you can farm it.
I don't think I'm going to actually stop and ask him to
Are
wait.
you sure? You don't want to tell them to? Ooh, wait! Let him bleed out a bit. Ah! Tonei, your turn.
He's almost gone down to one knee over there.
Yes, you're bloodied at this point, aren't you?
No,
Birdie
I'm
again,
half
or
bloodied
dude?
now. Just
Okay.
well, with the temporary hit points I just gained.
Yeah.
I also
You're going to bleed on your father's armor? In your father's armor?
Oh, roll the save. Thank you, George.
Oh, you're gonna save, that's true.
Let's see if he breaks his father's armor.
Yes, he saved.
You didn't bleed, you bastard.
Static shocking the
You're
bird.
safe, because if you got back to town, I won't stop on the armor.
Static shocking the birdie.
Nice!
Finally.
Was that a 19?
19.
What does static shock do? You have to let me know if it slows, because it really over these
1d8
spirits.
plus intelligence modifier lightning damage. The next attack the target makes before the end of your next turn takes a penalty to damage equal to your con modifier, 3.
Oh, nice.
Okay, so roll your damage.
Stop the
On which
goddamn
one?
flyby. The bird.
Birdie, flying birdie.
Guy.
Yeah.
The birdie that looks like a goblin.
Gobble bird!
Gobble, gobble.
Nice.
10
Ow!
damage.
Beautiful Trish.
Ow! Did you just go poof?
You see the hawk
Sucks not
spirit in
being
the distance
grounded.
kind of shudder as lightning just arcs around its spiritual feathers.
As a little metal marble flies through the air and right through the spirit with lightning tail behind it.
It really doesn't like whatever happened to
I'm like,
it.
nice work, Tony.
You're useful! I can't believe it!
No way, we're friends, man.
Pulling out the next marble.
Who hit the wolf last? That would be Rowan.
Yeah, Rowan.
Rowan,
Rowan stabbed it.
are you bloodied?
Yes.
He is.
Well, I'm at 16 out of 16.
No, 16 is bloodied.
Wow. What's your AC?
16.
Between the two of you, it's just snapping at your weapons. It doesn't seem to be able to get any kind of ground.
Hooray!
Altros,
Zot!
who are you zotting?
Wrath of Winter, the guy in the center, the
Wrath of Winter again?
The wolfie.
Wolfie.
Okay.
Because that one over there, I think may think twice about hanging around after that marble.
No.
What? That's going to keep on?
It'll keep on. Spirits are crazy.
12.
Plus.
Let's see. Wrath of Winter. Plus 4 versus Fortitude.
16 versus 4.
Very interesting note. You see the spirit wolf get frost all over it, and it kind of just sweats it off.
Oh, that's not good.
What? No, I didn't. I haven't rolled the damage. Did I hit? No.
It resisted.
It resisted.
Oh.
You pretty much put this frosting on. It's like
I don't care.
refreshing.
You made it better. What have you done?
It has an 18 fort, by the way.
Oh, look, GM.
God.
Look, GM cat.
Oh, GM cat.
At least now maybe it'll know the rules.
Do I get to hit him?
Nope. This one's making an attack on you and flying by you. That's going to be a hit.
Can he hit it? He has a
No.
range of 2.
No, you can't use the reach for your...
Attack of opportunity.
Yumi, you take 7 points of damage
Oh.
and you're bleeding again.
Fuck, I'm almost dead.
Altros, roll your save, by the way, from bleeding.
No.
You take 2 more points of damage.
Oh, yikes.
No, I
Remember, Jim makes fights that are actually difficult. You're
I
not going
know.
to walk away without
I know.
some kind of pain.
I could.
Yeah,
I
I've got
could
4
hit
health
you.
left.
I could hit you with the healing spirit next round.
That would be great.
And Jim will do
Is
horrible
that
things like scar your character permanently. He will do these things. You are warned.
Yes, I know.
Like someone maybe...
Damn the eye.
The other eye?
But it breaks the armor, so he's got like these 2 going.
Yumi. The
I'm attacking
Spirit Wolf is
yeah.
not letting up.
I'm taking Spirit Wolf. I'm going Sly Flourish again.
You heal her, I'll heal him.
18 versus AC.
Is that with your
Are
combat
you going to be
advantage?
throwing
Of
chemicals
2?
onto him?
No,
Then
I'm
no,
throwing
it's,
a magnet
20.
onto his armor.
That's a hit. That was the difference between hitting and not hitting, by the way.
Holy
point?
shit.
2 points.
From what? Yeah, from the.
18 to 20 from combat
Wow.
advantage.
Yeah.
So roll your damage.
No, wait, that's the.
Okay,
oh yeah, the
so
guy. Yeah,
6.
he has a -2 for the.
Don't you have brutal?
I got double
3.
D8s.
Yeah.
Sneak attack.
That static shock is fun when it hits.
So.
Burning
11.
weapons would have hit everyone would have had a +3. Burning.
Oh!
I don't
I really like that red die. You said 11?
Damn.
Yeah, it's 11.
15,
11 and
20.
11. 22.
22.
On the what? The wolf?
Yep. Rogue is brutal.
So Yumi, seeing the equivalent of a weak point, takes her friggin' short sword and just jams it into the bleeding pot and rakes a line across the spirit's back. It's cackling very, very heavily now, and the spiritual enemy is just pouring out of this thing. Rowan, the bleeding cackling wolf spirit is in front of you.
Take it out.
No, talk to it.
I'm going to use my daily.
Can't we all just be friends?
It's stance, so
No.
form of Mountain Thunder.
Troublemakers.
I assume a guardian form of the guardian form get Mountain Thunder. And until the end of the encounter, while I'm in this form, I gain +3 resist to all damage, +1 bonus to AC.
Okay.
Once per round, I may hit an enemy with a melee attack. Each enemy marked by me takes damage equal to strength modifier.
Okay.
So 3. Right, so that's a minor action to take the
Yep.
form. Then I can use another Strength of Stone to attack the wolf.
Oh, your daily is a 4?
It's yeah.
That's
You all
awesome.
notice that Rowan's
It's a
fur
minor
kind of
act.
looks like it's made of stone now. From the
Parts
part that
aren't covered by armor.
yeah, pretty much you can see his muzzle kind of looks like it's made of rocks.
So he's stone
That
in
is
armor.
awesome.
He's stone in metal right
No,
now.
he's stoned.
Roll it.
And he's not sharing.
I would think you'd be upset most for him holding out.
The armor kind of stops you from going for a full swing because it's not made for you specifically, or you're just not
Or
used
being
to it.
to have somebody underneath that's turned to stone.
Tonei, Rowan is swinging wildly, and he's just not hitting that spirit.
I mark the spirit again.
And both of them look pretty fucked up at the moment. Yeah.
Oh yeah.
I'm gonna pull
Me
out.
especially.
I'm gonna put out what looks like a little tiny one of those cactus balls, and I'm gonna throw it so it lands. Ooh. I don't know how well I can. I'm gonna make it magnetic so it sticks to his armor. I don't think I can attach it to his fur right now. Healing infusion curative. The target regains hit points equal to its healing surge plus my wisdom modifier 1.
I don't think you have to roll anything for that.
No, I just doubled. All right, so you get your healing surge plus 1 back.
Pretty much the way your concoctions work in this world, you uncork whatever it is, and you trick either the spirits or nature itself to mend their wounds.
Somebody heal him!
Pretty much.
So how much plus?
Your healing
All I hear
surge
is
value, which is
I got something
plus
for it.
1, so
Rowan,
22.
as Tony seems to uncork something,
Back to.
you feel a strange gust of wind come against you, and a small leaf just goes on your muzzle and takes off. You feel somewhat refreshed.
The leaf spirit's our healer. He loves us.
All the more reason why I made it metallic, really.
I love you, leaf spirit. I love that
Did I have my
guy.
shiny?
Saved by Leaf Boy.
No longer bloodied.
Yumi,
I'm about to go down.
Yumi, how much AC do you have?
16.
That's wonderful.
I'm dead.
Live long enough for the shaman to
I
heal
can't.
you.
I've got 4 hit points. If he hits me, I'm down.
Well, you're fucking lucky.
The bird. Is it the bird or the wolf?
It's the wolf. The
The
wolf
wolf
turned.
takes a -2 to the attack, right?
Yeah. Yes. Yes, he did.
Okay, I use my.
You get to hit it. Yes. It's not a smart creature. It's a
Yes.
spirit.
Yes.
He gets to hit it.
You mean it doesn't flank?
No. But even though he's going to hit it, unless he kills it, which is highly doubtful, you are going to take 9 points of damage as it tears into you.
From the wolf?
Yeah.
I'm
I'm
gonna use
down.
my warden's grasp and shift it.
Well, that's just a dick move. You have to hit with that, don't you? In order to shift it?
Nope.
Is that a scorpion get over here type move?
You saw the target once. It's just an effect.
Oh, wow.
He
Yeah.
still gets to attack, though.
He is slowed and can't shift until the end of his next
He's
turn.
slowed.
He's slowed. The other spirits are the ones that are flying.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So he's still going to get to hit Yumi, but he's not going to be able to finish her off by beating her face. So Yumi, you go down, and then you kind of get the gouge under its arm and hook it over here. Roll your attack.
No attack.
There was no attack. That's
No
all it
attack.
does.
That's all it does is shift it. And it's
It's slowed and
He
can't
uses
move.
attack
no,
to do
an
that.
enemy marked by you that is within 5 squares of you makes an attack that does not include you as a target. So that's an immediate reaction.
Ah,
So
so then it has to attack you.
right.
So what's your
Well,
AC?
It's no longer within range of her, and it can't shift.
Yeah. So what's your
16.
AC?
16.
Your AC is 16?
Yeah.
Okay, so it's going to hit you for the 9 points of damage.
Yeah.
So as it's
Oh, so
going,
I'm still at 4 then?
yeah,
Okay.
as it's going to attack Yumi, kind of Rowan heroically grabs it
gets in
and
the
pulls.
way, tosses it next to me, and away from you.
He just saved your
Turns
ass.
on his arm.
Turnabout's fair
And he
play.
gets, and he gets hit for the amount I just healed him for.
So back
You're back
then,
at
Altros.
I am going
no.
to try. I'm going to use Healing Spirit
I'm back to
on her,
16.
Okay.
which is Burst 5.
So we'll hit him too then?
One ally in the burst. So that's
You were one ally.
It's
Yeah.
anywhere
Not me,
within,
it's
it's
you.
anywhere
Gotcha.
within 5.
You get to use a healing surge.
Yeah, use a Healing Surge.
If you had your spirit companion out, you'd be able to heal someone else for 1d6.
Yeah, I didn't get to call him out.
No, that's okay.
What do I do that? To call Spirit Companion at will?
Yep. It's an at-will minor action, so
I'm
you can
so
only do that
bloody
without
low.
wasting an attack or a movement.
So could I do both?
Yes, you could do both. You could summon your spirit and then do that cast.
I will, because
And have,
I've been trying to get my spirit out.
and have
This
the
whole,
spirit heal him or heal
Where are you putting the spirit?
put it here, right in the middle of everybody. So
Okay.
everyone's affected.
Okay, so Alli will spend a healing surge, and I'm guessing Rowan gets to roll 1d6 and regain that amount of hit points.
Yep.
What's your primal spirit? What is it?
Bear.
Okay, so
And a little bear cub sitting.
No.
no.
Big bear
Um,
sitting in front of the wagon.
a strange spiritual bear kind of
Roars up.
manifests out of the aether and just. It looks wild. This looks like a very not nice bear, but you feel somewhat refreshed from it.
Refresh.
It kind of looks like Altros, somewhat. You're not sure why. So gain 1d6 hit points. Gain 1 hit point. You're still terrified about the idea of fighting this giant spiritual bear that looks like a mangy friggin'...
You know, I kind of... Why did I even bother?
Because you can do that again and still heal 1d6.
Yeah, I know. It's just that... No, healing spirit... Oh, no, the companion I can do, but no, I can only do that healing
Yumi
spirit
gets
once.
to-
It's encounter.
Yumi still gets to spend a healing surge, right?
Yes,
Yeah.
it's encounter.
Encounter special. You can use this power twice per encounter. That's the special. You get
Yeah,
twice.
next turn, not
Yes.
this
Yeah.
turn.
Yes.
Right.
Unless you use an action point.
Yeah, I have similar, except I can only use one of each type I have. Ooh. You have no poker face.
You get a healing surge.
Oh, I do?
Okay.
Yeah, I put it on.
I think-
Okay.
Tony,
I'm at 9.
Yeah.
you take 11 points of damage as the claw gets right into your chest and digs in.
From where?
I'm bloody.
The bird.
The bird flew
So
by.
wait,
Flying bird.
but it flew past him, not
It was,
me.
over,
Yeah.
it was over here, and then it's flew past. Oh no, that's
That's me.
Oh, sorry, Altros.
Oh,
You are clawed. Well, in this one,
Not
in
much
case,
better.
it would be on the head.
What's your AC? My AC is 14. What's
It
your
doesn't matter. Roll
15.
20.
and,
Yeah, it crit.
It's a crit.
and he did the poker face. Oh my god! So I don't think
Yes.
it really matters.
So yes, I'm going to roll this. Anything above a 15 and something hilariously bad happens to George. Over 15.
George might want the cards.
For when he gets a critical hit.
I am.
No, there's just something
I'm
hilarious.
bloodied.
You'll see it after.
I'm bloodied.
You're bloodied. Yep.
I'm bloodied at 13.
Yep.
Yeah, I'm bloodied.
Your head feels really, really sore and you're bleeding. You know you're bleeding because you have
I'm
blood
not
in your
bloodied
eye.
by 1 hit point.
Yumi, you're still alive thanks to Rowen.
Yes.
Saved your ass.
I'm never going to hear the end of this now.
I think you've got first watch for infinity, and God forbid if you fall asleep.
You could 1, 2, 3, 4, and get backstabbed
Yeah,
again.
I'm going to do that.
And then roll your attack.
Try
Put all of your
Scourge
anger
again.
into it.
22
it was trying
damage.
to eat you.
That was ridiculous. Oh, come on!
Yep.
That's a hit. Just roll the damage.
5. That's
8,
9.
9. Okay.
Oh, hang on. That's
Just roll
13.
the dice first and then add it
So
all.
13.
15.
15.
Wow.
Double ones.
You could have
Bullshit.
finished it. You could have if you
I
didn't
could have
suck.
fucking finished it. Stupid
Okay.
double ones.
Resuming from
I
the
don't want this
last
one anymore.
attack, Yumi just digs into that sore even more. The spiritual wolf is dissolving before your eyes, but it's still there. The mask is still floating, but it's far more transparent than it originally was.
Okay.
Rowen, the dissolving wolf is in front of you. And there's a bear beside you. A happy, happy bear.
Oh, singing show tunes.
Why is it Dr. Claw?
It's a bear.
Dr. Bear? Do you remember Dr. Bear?
Dr. Bear Claw?
It is not Dr.
It's a bear claw! Dr. Moss Bear. What's the problem with Dr. Moss
You
Bear?
mean MB?
MB.
MB.
It's
MB
a craw.
the MD.
It's a craw. What? No, not a craw. A
Rowan?
craw.
Ooh, I can feel the wine.
I'm gonna take 2 steps.
That means attack of opportunity.
Yep.
You seriously want to risk that?
I have DR3. Which reminds
What's
me, I have
your ACs?
DR3, 16.
Is that with your +1 for taking your stance?
17 with the stance.
Good, because that means you don't get hit. It bites through your armor, but your spiritual rock prevents the teeth from getting through.
Yes.
Chomp.
I'm going to use my Grasping Winds.
Okay.
Attack versus...
Oh, I know what you're doing.
What?
He's pulling everything towards him.
So strength versus AC
there.
to each target.
Yeah, scorpion.
Get over
With
here.
both arms at the moment.
Actually,
He's literally standing between them.
What
Yeah.
character is that? Oh no, it was in Star Wars. Well, the old Knights of the Old Republic that had the Force pull.
No,
Oh god.
16
That's
versus AC.
annoying. Yes.
16 versus AC.
Yeah.
I will not think of that right now.
Well, you do get one of them. The spirit kind of goes, "What the?" and is now hovering over a bush going, "Oh,
I mark it.
oh." Okay.
I spend an action point.
Okay.
And I'm going to use my former Mountain's Thunder secondary attack.
To deal 3 damage to all marked targets.
No, it's an attack versus reflex.
Okay.
12.
12 plus 5.
That's a hit.
17 versus reflex.
That's a hit.
Each enemy marked by me, which is this guy is still marked at the end of my turn, takes 3 damage.
Okay.
Put him on the ground, George. He's not supposed to be on the table. He knows that. Especially when there's food on the table.
But the bird also takes 3 damage, and I deal it my regular damage plus 3.
So 16.
13 damage.
The spirit was right to go, oh, because your gouge just friggin' cleaves that mask right in twain. The spirit dissolves with a girlish shriek. It's quite ear-piercing.
What about Wolfie? Oh, it was just the spirit that he hit?
Yeah.
Yeah, it's just a bird spirit.
No, actually, Jim, when I hit that, because I hit the bird with my attack, all enemies within 2 squares, within
So, well, it's
He's not within 2.
within 3
Either
squares,
way.
sorry, get pulled in next to me.
Ah.
Get moved,
You
pulled.
just have to hit 1?
Hit 1.
Wow.
Yeah.
Okay.
Hit 1 damage, and you pull each enemy within 3 squares, you 2 squares. So he's pulled from
There.
there.
1, 2.
1, 2.
Something right next to you.
Tony! You have a wolf beside you.
I'm gonna static shock it.
You could 5 foot away from it first.
Oh.
You should.
Yeah. I'm gonna allow you to retcon that. Ah! Shriek and run. No, that's not gonna hit.
Yeah. No. Where's the bathroom?
Right there.
Right there.
The now very obviously losing its ethereal form in this world wolf is not going to let up.
That wolf did take 3 damage, right?
Yes, he did. And he's going to go after the one who pulled him here.
So is he staying here?
He's
or?
staying there.
Unfortunately, he's not marked this turn.
No. And his jaws clamp down on your arm, but it's like there's nothing there.
Oh,
Nothing
that's good,
behind
at
it.
least.
It's like it's gumming you. It's like it's lost all its bite. Altros.
Once more, Winter's Wrath.
20.
Do you want to use a card, or do you want to do max damage?
Max damage.
Max damage?
Which is 14, I think.
Card. More interesting.
I want this thing going.
The card's likely going to kill it.
I'm doing 14 damage.
Okay. Altros summons the frostbite of the snow peaks, and you see pretty much it hardens as a statue of the spirit wolf, but you can tell that there's no spirit in it anymore, and the sun is slowly starting to actually melt the ice sculpture that he has made. The mask is frozen inside the ice as well.
Smash it.
Bang. Congratulations, you survived the first combat. That was the easy one. the entire party is now breathing heavily.
It's dead now, yes?
It's
Oh,
good.
yes.
Good.
Panting dog syndrome.
It's like throw it at Alli, apparently.
Oh, and I don't stop.
You can. It's well believed that after a combat you tend to your wounds.
Well, I'm down to 11.
Yeah.
That was a 20.
I am bloodied.
What?
I'm at 9.
I got back up to 20 at the end there.
I am seriously hurt.
Ironically
No, you're
enough,
not. I'm seriously
Not a
hurt.
single one of your clothing seems to be damaged from the fight, except for one.
Mine?
Right where the symbol of your family's rice farm is, there's a talon mark splitting it.
How do encounter powers work outside of...
As soon as you take a 5-minute rest, you get them back.
I'm going to have
Okay,
to...
so
I'm gonna-
before we rest, I'm gonna heal her.
Okay.
You get a
Oh,
heal-
when the fight is over, if you take a 5-minute rest, you can spend as
Yeah,
many healing privileges as you want,
need to get up.
Okay.
and you get it back up.
You get your healing surge plus 1.
Fuck.
I'm going to do that as well. I need to use my healing spirit
2.
Yeah.
and...
Either way, just spend the amount of healing surges that get you to full if you wish.
Ah! Yeah, okay, I've got 1 healing surge left then.
6.
D&D 4th, that is
I
far
am
more
watching
about
nothing
heroic.
tonight.
Yeah, D&D
I'm
4th edition.
going to be up to 23 out of 26. I'm not going to spend that last because
Okay.
the last one is...
D&D 4th edition is more about heroic. You know, you can keep going. You can slog through the dungeon in one go instead of, oh god, we're down 8 hit points. No, let's go back to the end. We've cleared this far. Set a marker.
The starting hit points alone gave me that hint.
So, well, the monsters do a lot more damage too.
I only got hit for 4.
You're lucky. He rolled
Spirits
a 1.
I know. I'm going by the fact that they don't like the smell of my gunpowder.
Okay,
Speaking of which,
now that I had a chance to think.
I go round up my marbles while he's
Are
thinking.
those wooden masked malevolent spirits? Are they a normal thing?
No.
Or are they caused by something?
You don't need to roll a history check or nature check on this. No, these aren't normal. You don't have mass spirits running around. Mass spirits means they took over something. They used this. They somehow snuck the mask onto something, or somehow they manifested a body with it. But this is not normal. The spirits do not act this way. Malignant spirits are more about just attacking you in your sleep, eating your dreams, stealing what's left of your life force, or luring you into a place of complete despair where they can devour you whole.
Now, on
Let's
it,
use that.
that's fine.
Okay.
On a traveled path like we're on,
They shouldn't happen.
exactly. Considering male people have been coming through here for years now.
Coincidence. Male people have been coming here, and you just got attacked by spirits that
That-
almost killed you.
That would have wiped out your average male courier.
Probably, yeah.
Pick up my crossbow bolts and my marbles and pocket everything.
Okay.
Yeah,
She's
that's
lost her
fine.
marbles.
I throw them around every now and then.
So yeah,
At least one of them connected.
this would have definitely been enough to murder very easily a merchant
So
Or
we need.
messenger.
or male messenger.
So we need to look for messenger bodies. Gotcha.
Yes, bits and pieces.
Would they eat the pieces? No.
Or maybe they chased it and then killed it. Like chased it off the path, then killed it.
So fucking.
Mind you,
long
I don't know if
as
these things would think that much. I think they're just.
These ones didn't seem like they were smart spirits. They seemed like they were the ones that were ordered to do something.
These are landmines.
Yes. These are, you have entered this area, attack. These are pretty much toms. And the fact that they didn't try and preserve themselves is a dead giveaway to you.
There.
Spirits think very highly of themselves.
These guys were bound to do this to
Yeah.
the end.
Probably
So
some kind of
thi-
malignant spirit that
This
had...
is bad spirit magic.
Yes.
Something's bound these spirits to do this.
Yes.
Is there any way?
Or it's a punishment to the spirits.
Is there any way for you to be able to see warning signs of them before we walk into
Uh,
it again?
What an excellent question, Tonei! Yes.
How?
You pretty much use your spirit vision to try and see the flow of spiritual energy around.
So I'm going to be zoned out for most of the time.
Yeah.
Doing the. Oh,
Speaking of
wow.
which, hey!
I'll lead you.
Yeah. Oh yeah, I see them. Wow! Look at that.
Speaking of which, when you actually do focus on the spiritual energy, you see a very worn path towards Rowen here. Marc sitting at the table.
Yeah.
They seem to have gone back and forth from the path multiple times.
I'm going to say, are we good now? Are we good? Are we? Because we got a trail here.
I bandage up my wounds. They're not enough to actually use a healing surge on.
Okay.
Oh yeah, flaunt that on us. Go ahead.
So we should probably move out of the immediate vicinity.
No, what? No, these things came from that area over there.
Yeah, I can test you guys.
Actually, over there. I can see a spiritual path. Lots of residual energy there. So they came from over there. They were not acting normally. They were bound. They were caught. So they were like they were like a trap, a landmine. Somebody or something put them here to do this. They're not free roamers.
Case in point that I don't hurt spirits. I just convince free roamers. I don't make them do it like this.
Yeah, you just tell yourself
Yet.
that. Yeah.
Yet.
So we should probably find out what it is that set these guys off, because they would have murdered any merchant or messenger coming down this path.
We have to get to the next town. We're on a timetable. If we're not back in 5 more days, I was gonna be pissed. I don't want to deal with that.
But this would have we wouldn't have anything to show that it was, but I'm pretty sure he'd prefer the report saying that we went off and found what was doing this issue than just going back empty-handed and saying, nope, they're all dead.
I don't know. It's how literal-minded is Rowan.
It's 6 of one, half dozen of the other. Either he's going to be pissed because you're late, or he's going to be pissed because you didn't bring back reports. Which one do you want him to be angry about? Your father's never happy.
Case in point, your father would be the only one pissed if we're late. I'm pretty sure
Ova.
Ova?
Yeah, the
I'm pretty
goat.
sure Ova would be upset if we didn't have a report to go with it. Or at least why his reports aren't showing up. He was pretty frantic about those.
Are there any signs of the people that would have been coming back from?
Excellent question. Who here has tracking? Also under nature. It's more your nature than his nature. You're about spiritual nature. He's about tracking wild things and people.
I'm more
The
the.
action.
I don't care about the watch.
Yeah. Oh, yeah.
16.
Yeah. There is some disturbed tall grass that indicates that someone did at one point, in haste, go off the track.
At this point, I like to bluff that my injuries are worse than they were from the fight, so I can be carried in the cart.
Wish you luck.
Really?
I can bandage you.
Okay.
She's going there.
I'm not going to say no.
Yeah, 26.
Drama queen.
I am really hurt, Rowan.
You feel like you should carry her
you should
yourself.
carry me. I'm
The
that
cart
hurt.
might actually instigate those wounds further.
Yep. You saved me once.
Altros, are you going to try and tell him that she's lying her face off?
I'm a healer. Could I try to assess her wounds? I'll make a heal
I
check.
Roll a
can't
heal
assess
check.
her wounds.
No.
I'll slowly shamble up to
16.
Rowan, bend him down so I can speak in his ear and go, dude, seriously, you're embarrassing us.
She's
What? She's hurt.
Bro, she's playing you. She's flat out
Can I
playing
bluff
you.
him?
I take out a flask. I take out a flask of water and I splash on her wound. You're good now.
Go ahead.
Damn magic spirit mumbo jumbo.
Let's see. My insight is 11.
Yeah, my bluff is 13.
You have a chance of beating her.
I still take you on.
Let's do it.
You can also do a heal check and say, no, she's fine.
15.
15 plus 13.
She does look like she's got a bad limp there, Altros.
She can walk it off.
I saved you.
Healing check 21.
I injured myself saving you.
I was also
Okay.
told.
I would just tell you to rub some dirt in it and walk it off.
I don't think he said rub some dirt in it.
Healing check of 21. I will list off how badly all of her wounds actually are out loud. Can we please move on?
Your bluff
You
has
mean
been
this scratch
called.
here, and that scratch there, and that scratch there?
And here, have some more healing juice. Splash some more water on her.
Ooh, wet fox.
You keep getting
This
wet.
is the second time I've got soaked in this day.
So what are you doing? Are you going back? Are you going towards
never
Heartsong, or are you
Yes,
following
yesterday.
I'm
the
never going
path?
toward the path.
Who's actually? Oh, who did Daddy put in charge here?
Him.
Well then,
Well, it does look like...
the burden of leadership.
Yeah, I know. It does look like there were other... I don't know, something went off the trail.
Maybe
Yeah, it looks
maybe
like in a
messengers got chased off.
That's
we
possible.
might find some missives. We might want to check that out because your dad.
A
might
mail,
want to know
couple
that.
mail pouches, maybe.
That's right.
Yeah,
The reports might be off on that in that direction.
exactly.
The missing reports.
Yeah, that could be bad. We should get them back.
Fine. Let's go off the trail.
All right. You wander. I'll just say eastwards, or westwards off the trail.
Mark ways.
Marc ways. You wander westwards off the trail for a bit. It's not hard to find what you're looking for because the rancid smell of rotting flesh
Ugh.
hits you rather poignantly.
Pull out a clothespin
On what? Your muzzle?
on my nose, on my muzzle.
Okay.
I'm gonna ham up the stench.
Tell me, does this smell like ether? Okay.
I'm sure I'd have some resistance to that from playing
You
with
find
Cordite, yes.
what
Ether,
could
no.
only be described as a body. You're not sure what it was before. This thing has been both physically and spiritually torn apart.
Oh, that can't be pretty.
I pull
Ooh,
out a
wow.
sketch pad and recreate the scene.
That'll take some time.
My constitution is 10. I go throw up in the bush.
Yeah. This is your first time ever seeing... When I say
Bleh.
physically and spiritually, there would be no way through magical, spiritual, or physical means of identifying the person it was.
Ooh.
It's a bloody mess. There are a few bones. That's it.
Any papers or pouches or
There is a
document
satchel.
cases?
What's
There's
the
a
shape
satchel.
of the skull?
There is no skull.
What skull?
That's how bad it is. There is no skull.
Somehow I figured that, but I had to ask anchor.
I'll go
If
look at the
there's-
pouch.
If this was Star
Is there
Trek,
anything
it'd be a
trapped-
pile of biomimetic goo.
Yeah.
Is there any spirit Attach the pouch, or is it about to...
There's a pouch. Are you picking it up?
Well, no, I'm looking at it first, seeing if it's trapped spiritually.
It's locked.
No, I mean trapped spiritually.
There's nothing around it. It's a normal leather pouch. You lift it up, and what can only be described as leftover goo kind of slides off the pouch back onto the ground. It's lovely.
And the pouch is locked?
I'm glad I have a good
It's got a clasp. You can easily undo it.
Yeah, like that would stop you.
I can get through almost anything, so...
Yeah, I open it. And
As you go to open the pouch, you notice that it has the IMP logo stamped across the actual clasp.
it's definitely a report case.
Yep. You open it. There are some reports in there, all written, rolled up with a nice little, what do you call that? The fancy paper that keeps the
Seal.
scroll closed. No, it's not a seal. It's just ribbon.
Ribbon, yeah.
It's got a nice little ribbon that's done up with the IMP standard protocol type of knot.
I think the pouches protected the paper really well. They're not like weathered.
No, they're not weathered. The papers are as if they were written up yesterday.
We don't know how old
So
these...
check the date.
Who
You gonna open them?
You can open one and check the date.
All right.
Who could... Okay,
See
who
how old
can
they are.
read?
You can
We
all
can
read.
all read.
You can all read.
I thought
You were the closest one not being able not to read.
I know, because I spent all
She
the
does
time-
inventions, so she's able to read and transcribe
What kind of
notes.
intelligence
She works in a
is
tea
this
house,
thing?
therefore she's cultured, and he's the son of a soldier. You are the closest one, rice farmer, to the one who couldn't read.
Yeah, I can read.
I take off the hat, I look at it, say, sometimes I wish I couldn't read.
They're dated 3 weeks ago.
3 weeks old.
Yeah.
What about the other 2 weeks?
Excellent question.
Since we don't want to go rummaging through all of them, it's still plenty.
Yeah.
There's
Can we
only
get
the
out
one
of the
pouch.
stench, please?
Yeah,
I think we should head back.
Rowan just doesn't care about the stench.
Is this where the
I don't
spirit
either.
trail
I
ends?
do.
Yes,
Constitution
they've
16.
been,
I'm sitting there next to the body,
amusing
sketching
themselves?
the scene.
Yes. You can see that they've been playing
Yeah, I
with
am
what's
the weakest
left
one. I
of
got
the body
Constitution 10. Everyone else
for
is
a
above
while.
me.
Nasty spiritsies.
Oh.
Okay.
Yes, his sight, he wishes he didn't have it right now.
I wish I haven't had this for a while. Well,
They see blood splatter. You see blood splatter and pieces of spirit that have been pretty much like plastered against parts. If there was an afterworld, if Coyote was here, she'd be pissed about what has happened to this spirit.
I'm gonna look, see if there's any more tracks leading off further into the woods and whatnot.
It's just this little clearing where they've patted down the grass and
had fun.
had fun.
They had a party.
He didn't enjoy it.
Look up from the sketch. Is there anything you want to add to the picture of the scene?
It's
Spiritual
missing
wise?
half of the terrible thing.
You've only caught less than half of the true.
Well, if you want to help me fix it when we make camp, you're free to. I don't think you really want to. From
I
that
think
expression.
I think I'm going to have a big fatty to try and forget what I saw.
Time to commune with the...
I offer you a flask of rum. I normally only use this for inventing, but you look like
Now's
you
a
can
good
actually get a
time.
swig.
Is this a bong?
No, this is
It's
rum.
Swig of rum.
Okay.
After a flask.
I'll try that.
The badger just starts downing.
I start having visions of
Badger reminds you of your dad.
Do you know how hard it is to hide the shit from him?
Back at the jail cell. Where's my rum?
I was saying, don't get me.
Combustible. I carry
So, yes,
liquor for a good
That's what
reason.
you found at the site. Back to the cart.
Yes.
I'm already there.
Okay,
I was there a long time ago.
The side of the cart. You're leaving whatever was left of the poor soul over there to rot in the sun because there's nothing.
To bury.
It's not even worth burying. There's no spirit there. There's no soul.
we're-
There's nothing attached. It's
We're on a
Yes.
timetable.
Yes, and you're on a timetable.
Probably all your else a few minutes as I finish my sketch. By the way, I've got some kind of proof.
I'm in the cart. Fuck you guys. I am sick right now.
Just serve tea.
I'll admit
Just serve tea.
She does look pretty badly off.
I'm not actually bluffing this time. I'm actually not feeling well.
You're pretty sure that someone who wouldn't be so hardened to the elements and to terrible things like this would get really sick about this. I mean, you're even feeling a little bit queasy in the tum-tum.
My fur is turning a nice shade of green.
Am I weird for the fact I'm not that as freaked out?
No.
no.
You do very terrible things to the spirits. I mean,
Yes,
moving
exactly.
on.
Very terrible things to people. Who's kidding? If you want to,
So you're gonna continue your hike to.
Yes.
Heartsong, go.
That's all.
The rest of the day goes
She only
by.
gets 1 hour on the cart.
The rest of the day goes by
I
rather
bluffed for 2
uneventful.
more.
You reach the edge of where the trees have been cleared out. Heartsong remains standing.
It's not a smoking room.
In its beautiful serenity, you hear the running of the small little falls near the Foku's. What's the name of it? Foku's Rest. Foku's Rest. Foku is the god of the sea, as you know, that makes the waves. But Foku's Rest is amazing. The reflective lake is, of course, right in the center of the city. It's very picturesque. I mean, artists from all over the Great Emperor's lands come here to draw the cherry blossoms and the such and such for their greatness.
Where's
Do
the
we
people?
see any townsfolk?
Yes, they're walking about. You even see some townsfolk leaving, talking about how great of a trip it was and the souvenirs they got.
Souvenir shop.
Yes.
And suddenly she gets
What is
off the wagon.
I am off the
I'm
wagon.
going to look at this through the spirit eye.
It's so many ways, Ellie, in so many ways.
Okay. You look through the spirit eye. There is a lot of spiritual energy here. It's like a spiritual hotspot. Well, it makes sense. It's so beautiful. Spirits would love to come here, and it is a village.
Is it like a
Roll your perception. Your basic perception, not your nature perception.
passive perception, or
Yeah, if you want to use your passive,
it's 19?
I would suggest you roll. Hard DC is 19. Defender wins. You just have to roll over like 10.
9.
You're
no.
still feeling the rub.
No, you're able to spot everything out there, but nothing really, nothing throws anything completely out of whack. But there's a lot more spiritual energy here, but there are a lot more people, therefore there's a lot more prayer, therefore there's a lot more power to be thrown about.
Wait, the woods have been cleared back. I look back at the woods.
Is there leafy fruit
There's
there?
barely any spiritual presence. It's like spiritual
Dead.
nothing.
Like almost like a clear boundary.
Yeah.
Spirits don't do clear boundaries.
Not usually.
I'm gonna say, hold on. I'm gonna walk back to into the woods.
Okay.
Side of it.
I'm gonna follow him at a safe distance.
You can hear spirits. You can hear the whispers of spirits in the woods, but it's nothing compared to. You don't hear that, unfortunately for you. It's the equivalent of staring at a giant light tower and then having a flashlight here going, look at me, look at me. That's the difference in power levels between the boundaries.
I'm going to try and reach some nature spirit around here.
Of the woods?
Yeah.
He wants to slow down your trek once you've reached Heartsong to speak with the spirits again.
It's right over there. Come
It
on.
takes you at least 30 minutes to commune with them. You have to gather
You guys,
Why?
here,
This
Rowan,
is not quite right.
Rowan, you go turn in, check in, do whatever we have to do. I'm gonna go with him.
Oh, great. They're
Are
going to
there
love
shops
you.
like the
I'll
shopping
stay
at?
a short
What?
distance
Are there
away.
shops like
And
the
hey,
shopping at?
our little
Yeah,
leafy-
yeah.
I'm gone.
Or wait, I don't know that. But
Yeah, you don't know that.
Yumi's gone,
you've
by the
never
way.
seen him. I have.
As Tony talks to you, you turn to give Yumi orders, and she's no longer there.
I didn't expect her to be. I didn't think I would have to tell her to stay.
I see this little dust trail to the towards town.
Shadow image.
Yeah.
Take the cart. The cart will just grab
Yeah.
away spirits anyways.
I
We'll meet up with you.
think the local spirits can tell us things about this place. Because that I'm standing there like as if you folks can see it, saying, "See here, huge wave. It stops right here." They don't do that, and in there is tranquil. Something's. I'm doing it. It doesn't quite translate, but you know.
That's why my shots were so bad. I didn't have any spirits helping me.
So I'm trying to explain that.
What kind of shops do I find?
Well, there's Orstreak's Fine Jewels.
I better make sure Yumi's not making trouble.
It's called Orstreak's Hoard, by the
I'll
way.
be right there.
Okay.
We'll meet up.
They sell the most beautiful and ornate jewelry you can find in the South. Munchkin!
For that matter, I hand Rowan my inventor's pouch.
You know, you've heard about this place. Your mother has talked about it. And she wishes that if...
9:30.
Oh, it's cat food time.
Yeah. She wishes that in her lifetime she would have had made enough to afford even one single piece of their jewelry.
How guarded is the shop?
Oh God, no.
Pretty well guarded.
How guarded are the people outside with their purses?
Not as well guarded.
Time to get some money. Mama wants some jewels.
Okay, roll it.
God, no.
Thievery?
What kind of people are you aiming for?
The well-off people.
I would say
The well-off people. Okay.
stealth as well.
Well,
Rolling
Can I
with
use...
busting
should I roll
around.
stealth first or thievery?
thievery.
Thievery?
It is a pretty big crowd.
The drawer down. It like rolly drawer at the very bottom.
14.
You're able to to pocket a few coins, but you're not doing that well because they're in such a hurry to get to their next relaxation because they only have so much time. Is equivalent of
Damn it.
1
Dry food or wet food?
Dry food.
dry food.
Just a little bit.
And that's going to take about an hour of your time trying to pilfer some coins. You still get about 4 silver.
How much are these jewels, though?
If we're going to go in D&D terms, you'd probably be paying about 1,000 gold pieces.
So you're a very small fraction of the way there.
Yes,
Very.
Well, I'm going to have to go and steal from the shop, then.
Oh,
that's what I was
God,
expecting.
no.
Anyhow, on to the rest of
I
you.
was trying to do the honest
Roll your
way.
nature.
Just the
Just
one.
one.
Just the one, yeah, that's it. Thank you,
18
Marc.
plus 9.
I'm sorry.
Guess who
Marc,
shows
you're
up?
in jail now.
Ting, ting, ting.
I'm sure you're probably going to go get me out of jail.
I'm sure
The bottle's missing.
I tried to steal from nobles. They were too
He
busy,
seems bigger
so I
again.
couldn't get enough money, so now I gotta go steal from his door.
Short distance away, I gave Rowan my most offensive creating stuff, like any of my chemical stuff. I just have my basics with me.
Do you have
Yeah.
a bottle?
Oh, I have a whole bag of
Wait a
them.
second. I have the liquor bottle.
Yes, you do.
Finishes off the rum.
You're gonna sleep well tonight.
I put it down on the ground in front of it.
And when I see him offering it out, I hold up a finger. I put some little reflective pieces of scraps of metal into it for him.
It seems to have that weird, creepy smile again.
Only I can. Well,
I know, but I know you're offering out the bottle.
Okay, so it kind of looks at you, wondering,
I'm saying I'm going to
pantomime.
pantomime the forest where that demarcation line is,
Okay,
and out there.
okay.
And
It glances to the city, glances up the exact border, glances to the city, glances to the exact border, goes,
Yeah. Yeah, this is the forest is yours. Yes. I know it doesn't like the city because the city's.
He's pantomiming
It's-
his spirits.
Hey, it's a wild spirit. It doesn't talk. You don't talk, dude.
it just smiles.
No, it doesn't. I was making an assumption, but then I thought, wait.
Hey, it would have been funnier if it did talk at that point.
It's holding up something to you.
It's a sign that
It's a mask.
Let's get the fuck out of my city, jackass.
One of the it looked like one of the no, it'd be much smaller, wouldn't it?
It's larger than him. It's a very large mask. You're not sure how this little thing is able to hold it up.
Is it shorn in half or?
It seems to have a nice, clear puncture wound right through the middle of it.
Did any of us do this?
Alli did.
Yep.
I mean,
I'm awesome.
And it's
Is
a
the
physical
mask
mask.
physical?
It's a physical.
Yes.
So I can see the mask.
Yes.
Those things didn't have physical masks, did they?
Yes,
They
they
did.
did.
Oh,
The masks
When-
were being broken up whenever we were killing them.
yeah.
It kind of goes.
I'm glad I can't see that.
What do I know about putting on one of these types of masks?
You've never actually had them in your hands. You know that usually a lot of places use it as a ceremony to pretend you're a spirit because you can't see who I am. I'm a spirit. It's a lot of Punch and Judy type of thing going on. As far as you know though, the spirit that was in the mask is dead. I mean, it's destroyed.
I want you to watch carefully in case something weird happens.
Okay.
I'm going to not looking at the little guy because that might be offensive.
Okay.
Wait a moment, I have a snout.
It can
Hold it up to your...
on the snout.
I look.
Other than the two eyeballs that give you nice light, there's this annoying kind of hole that keeps putting lights in both your eyes.
Yeah,
That's pretty much it.
I looked.
He puts on a mask and
Look
you're wondering what exactly he's.
I'm just
Do you
thinking
see
there's something.
something there?
No, I look at the town.
Yeah,
Nothing. Just the
Nope.
same, just that weird
just that weird glow.
energy. Something's weird down there.
And they roll your perception.
Mine?
Yep.
Our town's not like that. Quick.
I see nothing for.
No, she is.
I am not perceptive at all.
She is paying attention.
You're paying attention to purses, not people.
to the jewels.
I was wondering, is there some way I could try to con somebody into buying me one of those jewels?
No.
No? Not possible?
Not in
It
this
would be a
town.
long
You would have to find yourself a sugar daddy and do a lot of nasty things for him to buy you.
A lot of time.
Rowan, you're going into town?
Yeah.
Roll your perception.
Let's take the mask. And
Go back.
No.
You see
roll.
nothing as well.
3.
You are too busy complaining and griping with your head down going, I have to pull the cart, they all leave me to do this.
As we're walking back,
Spirits and going off on your own.
you offered
Just
somebody
excuse to get
my
drunk.
bottles there.
Yeah.
Exactly.
I don't drink.
Does it at least like them?
Oh, it likes the
I drink
bottles.
tea.
And the little shiny bits?
Oh, yes. It likes the... Can't you hear it?
I've heard it playing with it. I just wanted confirmation
Yeah.
that
He likes the bottles.
I can't talk to them, so I like offering them things that I think will entertain them.
The-
I don't
the
like
You are
to
not
get
going to
them.
bind him into anything.
I don't.
As the two of you are talking, the bottle kind of just goes back into the woods.
Glance back.
But you'll notice that as it kind of gets further, the bottle shimmers and disappears from sight.
He's going
It's
deeper into
spirits it
the...
away.
Yeah.
Literally, yeah, spirits it away. Okay.
Yeah,
You
no, I
mean-
wouldn't bind them. I think that's
Okay,
what
time
went
steal from
wrong
the shop.
when my dad came to
You'll
town
try
with
that.
his intentions.
Rowan.
I'm looking for Yumi while making my way towards the inn.
Yumi has the equivalent of having her snout right up against the window with her tongue hanging out as she's looking at expensive jewelry.
Oh, I'm going to take off the mask and hide it.
Okay.
In my grubby robes.
I can put that in my bag.
But I
if you
want
need
to
more.
steal from the shop.
I'm
Rowan's
gonna grab
there.
her by the scruff of the neck and say, "Come on, Yumi, we gotta go."
But it's not my... No, but jewels!
Time for that later.
No!
Pretty jewels!
But jewels!
So coherent.
Do you want to piss off Io because you're late because you're too busy buying jewels?
I can just say that you made us late. I mean, no, I don't want to piss off your father. Let's go now.
Give her the close one eye and give her the glass of the helmet.
Tonei. Altros. Roll perception as you're walking into town.
Passive
No.
or regular?
Regular.
Regular.
She
11.
sees... Oh, you see more than we did.
11.
Are you
13.
Okay, I was gonna say, are you serious? As you're walking into town, Altros, only, as she's yakking on about her creations, you're noticing that a lot of the locals are kind of wearing masks.
Masks. As
No
in
wonder
wooden
they
masks.
had no
Actually,
money.
It wouldn't necessarily be that I
They're
don't
not
know this.
real
I don't
people.
realize it's weird. I don't know social norms very
Nope.
well. That's why my charisma's so bad.
Geek!
Yes.
Stereotypes.
By the way, you two are right dab in the middle of Mass Central. You haven't noticed
No,
this
are we
yet.
No wonder they had no
Are
freaking
we talking
coins.
full face masks or just eyes covering?
Some of them have just down to the snouts. You see their full snout. And they're walking around like normal, everyday people, doing their things, getting people stuff,
We're in
having
Majora.
water things over their shoulders, bringing it to
Why
places.
are we in Majora's
You don't know.
town?
Rowan Yumi is
Is
throwing
that,
a
I can't remember
fit.
the actual name.
You can buy jewelry later.
It's my parents' anniversary. My mom really, really wanted one of these things. I want my dad to, score some real points with her. I'm actually telling the truth this time.
I'm going to start poking him in the back with my stick while he's trying to talk to her. Poke, poke,
Something's poking you in the back.
poke, poke.
Can I use this time to escape?
You can if you wish.
Yes.
There's a hand on your shoulder.
Damn it!
I'm gonna
Learn from your father, did you?
Wolves!
I'm gonna take him again, bend him down so I can whisper in the ear. It's like almost double. You know, almost everyone in this town are wearing wooden masks.
Yeah, so.
Masks like one of these.
Are you going to look around now?
Yeah.
Yeah. You notice that a lot of the locals are in fact wearing masks. The people who are walking around with a lot of money aren't wearing masks, but the locals are.
Wish I knew anything about spirit.
Okay, so what does that mean?
That means they have a negative to their spot check. I can steal the jewels.
I flick her snout.
You want to do what?
I purchased them legitimately.
Reach up, flick the snout. Knock
Come
it
on.
off.
So I'm going to be keeping a very close eye on Yumi.
I pulled out a long strap of leather from my bag. Would you like to
Want to get your dad to do it? Oh, he doesn't have one to spare. Ooh, did I say that out loud?
Altros, the rum is kind of having an effect.
Are you gonna take that sass from the badger?
I think we're gonna
Are you
get
gonna
him to be in now.
I don't know wouldn't take that kind of sass. Now, if you just go over here to the badger...
I reach put my other claw on her neck. We're going to the inn now.
I wouldn't take that kind of sass.
I start pushing forward. So.
You have to begin having a very large argument that's very rowdy. Everyone in the inn is watching you walk up to the friggin' main desk. You've left your card outside.
Obviously. Taking all the gear off.
The innkeeper is wearing a mask and he gives a very polite and charismatic smile and says, "Hello, how may I help you today, travelers?"
2 rooms. You're rooming with him.
He's going to ask you about the mask.
I am? Why?
What the mask he's wearing?
Someone's keeping you
It's
from
the
getting
Spirit
thrown
Festival.
out of town.
Would you like one?
But he might...
Mask.
He's not going to do anything to you.
I
He
just
will fear
go,
his father's
"Oh,
wrath.
no."
But he was, like, voguing in the pond with
what's the
that
Spirit
armor
Festival?
earlier.
That's the festival where we
Did you try to
give
trick him into
tribute
the
to all the
pond?
spirits that have given us such a wonderful bounty.
I would do no
Heartsong.
such thing. Tony, how could you even say that?
Because I would do such thing and we think too much alike.
Your friends are funny.
This is true. But I did not do it. He was cruel and threw me in the pond. He might try to have his way with me if we're in the same room.
You know what makes friendship better?
What makes him
Masks.
so different than all the other soldiers? Oh, did I say that as well?
Maybe another time.
What?
Insight.
Do you have any more
Roll
of that
your
rum?
insight.
Insight.
I do, but I
He's
Don't
a little
ever give
pushy.
the badger rum
Yes.
again. He gets too lippy.
better than him.
19.
That wasn't
There's
really
definitely
purpose.
not good stuff out of the way he's talking. It might be because he's trying to get you to get a room, but he seems to be a little too friendly for your liking, even for an innkeeper at Heartsong. Plus, you can't really see his eyes. Just the mask.
I get it. You have a thing for the badger. That's why you gave him the rum, and that's why you made a room with him.
Would you like
Don't
to,
worry.
Would you
We
like
have
a secret.
special couple
Would you like
suites
to-
that we could rent you.
Couple suites.
Would
Yes.
you like to sleep
Did you hear that? Couple suites.
Sure, go sleep with the drunk girl, with the drunk badger.
No, you
Hello?
want to go with him.
I'm gonna do my while they're nattering back and forth. I'm just gonna like phase
Where's your
out and
sister,
stare
too,
at the
really?
spirit
It's so
run around
true.
here. Now that we're in the middle of it, it's blinding, isn't it? It's like
There's so much background radiation that as you'd say that it's your Geiger counter is just going.
It buried the needle.
Yeah, you're just like,
This
well,
is not normal.
Was it this time?
You've never been to Heartsong before, but it is a place of serene beauty, and they say that spirits flock here.
So
blah, blah,
it's a
blah.
spirit hotspot.
Yeah.
Was it this town that I remember having a sister stationed in, or the next town?
Further south.
Good.
I'm just trying to think about that little spirit. I mean, the forest spirit clearly said, "This is mine. I don't go there." So, what spirits would go there?
Spirits of the village, spirits of relaxation, spirits of lust, blah, 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 blah. Yeah.
Does she have a spirit following her?
Avarice.
So Tony doesn't
want-
trust me,
It's
apparently.
inexpensive. We have a deal. The
You were
Festival of
drooling
the
against
Spirit
a shop
means that
window. I
everyone
could
is
see
welcome
it
within
even with my
Heartsong.
glasses.
We even have a
Did you see the
complimentary
trolls in
massage
there?
for every
They were
person.
amazing
They're
looking.
not good enough for a laser. What
And
do I care?
With that,
If you buy a couple suite, you also
had to
get
get
a
them from
free
Mom,
pass at the Fuko's
don't have a
Com.
mom.
At the what?
Fuko's Com.
What's Fugo's Tom?
You don't know Fuko's Com?
No, I don't.
I must advise you to go there.
Well, what
it
is
is
it?
only the greatest hot springs in the entire southern region.
Hot springs! Tony! Hot springs! We'll take 2.
2 standard rooms.
2 standard rooms? I must warn you, the hot springs costs are very, very high. If you just grab these room, we can give you free access to the hot
We'll
springs.
take the couples rooms.
We don't have time to visit.
Yes,
the
we
hospital.
will. Yes. No. Yes.
We have
Yes.
to be back in 3 days.
Do you want me to go steal and get myself in prison?
That will take.
Hot springs room, please.
Couples room.
Very well. And how will we be paying today?
You got the money.
And
Did your
you
father
want-
give you any money? Traveling money?
What's in the cart?
There's about 200 silver pieces worth of knickknacks to trade.
how much is the sweets?
The suites, the couple suites, he starts describing them in all of their glory, which, you know,
Sounds pretty
As
freaking
I
amazing.
actually-
four-post bed,
Which
and
she's drooling over. I'm just like, yeah, price tag.
your own stargazer, things like that, etc., etc., etc. Like, it sounds deluxe to all of you. You're at a very reasonable price of only 50 silver a room.
That's exorbitant.
I'd put down a gold coin.
I was gonna say I've got 19 gold pieces,
Where
so
did you
yeah.
get gold from?
Thank you for your business.
I have gold
Here's your
starting out.
keys. Here's your
And
complimentary
I stole money from people too. So
And for the Festival of the Spirits, here are 4 masks for you. Just wear them whenever you want. It's just for appeasing the spirits. You know how it is.
Of course. Who do you want to room with?
the innkeeper's watching. Make your choice carefully.
Well,
He's
I
like,
can't trust
you're
Yumi
one, you're
to
one of
not
those
run off
kind of
and
guys, are you?
rob some poor schmuck blind. I did say I was keeping an eye on you.
I give you a key.
Like, it's going to be hard to sneak out while he's asleep.
Yeah, exactly. Yeah, no problem. That's fine. You can take care of me.
Oblivious.
Good. Just like your father.
He's like, finally, she's gonna become a good citizen.
I take all of the passes. If you behave, you will get your pass.
To the shot springs.
I think it's funny you think you can keep me from it.
So you retired to your
Yes,
room?
Tony, I will be wonderfully great.
None of you
I
were
will
mentioning the
break
cart?
this.
What?
What do we say?
None of you are mentioning the cart you're leaving out
We,
front?
we need to store it
We need to
someplace.
store their cart, yes.
So are you mentioning it to the innkeeper?
Of course.
Oh, well, we understand that travelers always carry their belongings with them. How large is your cart?
This big.
I described the
He,
cart.
he kind of gets a bit of a twitch. We're going to have to store that beside the inn. We have no room for that. But we can ensure that it's well protected. We do have closed doors. But it will cost another 10 silver for the cart to be stored.
Can I do some sort of negotiation
Sure.
using my charming abilities?
Running to the
By being charming?
bathroom while
Yes.
she's doing that.
What do I roll for that? Just
Bluff.
it's bluff, okay.
If you're trying to charge them, bluff.
Yeah.
If you're trying to use diplomacy,
So
diplomacy.
22, I think?
Which
21.
21? Sorry, 21.
The ears that have been pretty neutral the entire time as you're talking to him kind of have gone very obviously perked up to listening to you. And he understands that a woman's wares are very important and that he can drop the price to about 5 silver, but that's as low as he can go for you.
That is very generous. Rowan, pay the man.
Young love. Be careful, you give them an inch, they take a whole hand.
Rowan's like, don't I
Rowan
know
doesn't
it?
get it. Rowan doesn't get it at all.
You're just like my father.
But he pays the 5 silver.
Thank you. He snapped his finger. 2, best described as bus boys wearing masks, bellhops, trudge out, and you can hear your cart being wheeled with the squeaky wheel to the side of the inn. So you going to your rooms now?
I come back from the bathroom.
Tony, they bought storage for the cart.
Yeah, storage for the cart. It's all good.
Well, nothing of mine's on the cart because I'm carrying everything on my own. So.
Yeah, brambles and sticks.
Yes.
Yeah, I wouldn't leave anything.
Hey, those are very nice brambles, and that stick is what a stick.
That I'm carrying.
Quite solid.
I'm carrying the message pouch.
Okay.
Cleaned it off as best I can.
There's still that smell whenever you get it near your nose.
Well, it's kind of late, so...
Time to be hitting the old dusty trails! Yumi is obviously... Everyone gets this. Yumi is obviously trying to retire to the room early so that she can sneak out.
I hand him a bell. Would you like a very basic track for the door?
Oh, yeah.
That will be necessary.
That'll go over so well.
I just wonder how bad an idea it would be to spend the night out in the forest rather than in here. I think it would be a lot safer.
You'll be fine. You're going to be with Tony. Oh,
Like I said.
View of the window.
oh my gosh!
Yes, exactly.
The two of them arguing over like how the spirits work.
You're trapping and damning them to an eternity of pain and misery! No, I'm just having them hit a ball, man. That's all it is. My eternity
Best
is hitting
midnight
this ball.
conversations
I can
ever.
hear their cries.
Their souls are in the machine! Damn you, venture bros!
God,
Dr. Orpheus.
I actually get that reference. Fuck.
Beautiful.
So what is everyone doing? You're retiring to your rooms, or are you actually going to see the magistrate of...
I think we should see the magistrate.
We're going to see the magistrate.
Okay.
We're all going to see the magistrate.
But I'm so tired.
Too bad.
I tie a strap of leather around her tail, pull it in a knot, and use it as a tail leash. And
Can I slip it?
Yeah.
Yeah, I slip it.
I didn't try to. I crack it against her tail when it's no longer taut, and put it away.
Why
Stop
do
that.
I picture it's like trying to hurt a 2-year-old here?
Yeah. You arrive with a bit of trouble
Big sister doesn't
at the
care.
magistrate's
Little
estate.
sister, does he?
It is large.
You're probably older
It is
than me.
right against
I'm probably shorter.
the Immaculate
Yeah.
Reflection Lake, and it's about 3
enough.
tiers of
Got
building.
2 actual sisters, so I'm quite used to
No,
this
it's
stuff.
I'm an
3
only
tiers.
child.
3 tiers of building
tell.
with the stereotypical Chinese.
That's what I mean.
Yeah,
Not a pergola.
That's beautiful.
pagoda. Yeah, pagoda.
Oh, it's funny so.
There are a few guys
wait,
at the
Or
entrance.
is that
Our
original road?
roads
I
don't have
was
anything
raised
like
by
that.
No.
Marcs.
This place gets all of the preferential treatment down south.
Wait a moment. People to get here, people have to come through our village,
Yes.
right? When was the last time people came through our village to come here?
About a week ago.
We
Okay,
need to
so-
charge
so
those
people have been
more.
coming
They're
down
coming
through.
Here. They have
Yes.
money.
And even coming back. Just no messenger.
I'm telling
Oh,
my
so
dad.
there was not total cut off. It was just the official stuff was cut off.
That's correct, which is why it was a problem.
We were attacked because he was in official gear.
We're going to need new menus specifically for out-of-towners because if they're coming here, they have more coin than we're charging them at home.
You're realizing this now at the tea shop. You're like, Father has been not charging enough for the tea.
Exactly. Totally new business plan when I get home.
So
Gouge the newbies.
Damn right.
Down to the other town.
you arrive at the guards. The
They can
guards
afford the jewels.
are both tigers, and they cross their halberds.
And I'm
Kinda look at
encouraging
you.
the Shantha as we walk over.
Neither
to
of them
Shantha
are wearing
leaving.
masks. And they're just like, can we help you?
But isn't he wearing Imperial armor?
He is,
Is-
but
Here
it's
to see
kind
what?
of
It's kind of like too
out of date.
It's,
Where do you see the
it's also
magistrate?
too big for me.
And
We're the magistrate, right?
it's
Yeah.
also
We're gonna see
it's
the
also.
I'm going to
being-
pipe up. Oh, you know, boys, we're just here to the magistrate. A little, imperial business.
Humana,
I
humana.
bat my eyes.
Humana, humana.
Didn't
You-
Give him a little knowing smile.
I pull out the note from Ova that we had?
1 second. One of them turns around and trudges very imperialistically up the stairs and enters the house.
I'm going to flirt with the other one.
He's flirting back.
Yes.
I'm not even rolling on this one.
Leaning on Rowan now because I don't want to be touching her anymore.
Why? Everyone else is.
You hear the clearing of a
That's
throat
the thing, they're
on the
not.
balcony above you. I'm guessing you're all looking up at this point. It's not very subtle.
Yeah.
And you see a fox dressed in a very, very pink kimono with blossoms on it. It's very regal.
Competition.
She actually makes Yumi look a little tame.
Wow.
Tame? You mean plain?
Both. Her cleavage is showing quite well.
See, I'm not like that.
But you wish you could be.
No, I could be if I wanted to. I don't.
You don't have a kimono like that one.
Her fur bristles with every individual piece
Highlighted.
So she reminds me of my mother.
She's what your mother would have looked like 20 years ago in her prime and with a bit of work done.
And a lot of money.
Oh,
At least 4
Christ.
solid hours by a team of artisans.
She
beforehand.
probably wakes up to someone putting her in a perfect oil bath and combing every single fur piece of her.
Oh dear God, that's way. She's fucking high maintenance. Just took a broad.
And you aren't?
No, I can take care of myself.
It would be
People
good.
from Southern Lotus, how are you? Welcome to Heartsong. I gotta remember her name. I think it's Yokoto. I'm Yokoto. How can I help you today? I see that the old goat has sent messengers. So funny of him. What seems to be the problem?
I don't like her.
I look over. I just gotta look up at the wolf.
Drawing a sword.
Hand on
No,
the
sword
ball, putting it back down.
down.
We haven't been
She's
receiving
clearly a
your
threat.
official reports from Heartsong
No slice now.
in
Slice
over 3
later.
weeks.
Not receiving our
No
reports.
one looks like that without having a bunch of work.
That's
She's
not
pretty
good.
Fake.
No
Well,
slice
we sent a
now.
messenger
Slice
just
later.
last week. Has he not arrived?
Fine.
No.
Oh my, that's terrible. That is terrible.
We encountered some trouble along the way here. We were attacked by some...
Yumi's also a cocktail. She's a look, no touch type person.
We were attacked by some...
frustrating.
Yes,
Well,
very.
our spirit tamer here can explain it better.
Spirit tamer.
Me,
You mean
me
Shaman.
and you
Spirit
are
tamer.
having this. No killer now, killer there. What's spirit tamer?
A spirit tamer? Oh, you mean a shaman? How quaint.
Just give her that warden dog look.
A shaman from a small town.
No, those he would kill you if she heard you call her a spirit tamer.
Make
Tell
sure
me,
you
what,
remember that one quote.
pray tell, attacked the little caravan?
Malignant spirits.
Oh my, malignant spirits. That sounds bad. Is that
wanders.
bad?
Oh, very.
Oh.
It's stupid.
Considering they killed one of the
What are
messengers.
you talking about?
They didn't just
We
kill
are
him.
bitch.
We have
They
the...
tore him
Small
asunder,
towners
both physically
in
and
this
spiritually.
place
I've
where
never
you
heard of
can't
that.
afford-
That seems very dangerous.
where
It
you
is.
can't afford the
I
shot
take it
because
that
they
you've
actually can afford
taken care of
guards.
these
Yes.
malignant
I
spirits.
could damn well try,
Will they reform?
but somebody won't let me.
After what
You're
we've
not
done?
sure.
Yeah,
It depends
I
on
was
how
trying
they're
to get
explaining what
anniversary
the
giving
power
my
source
dad
is.
from my mom.
You couldn't even identify if they were really forest spirits. They could have been mountain spirits. They could have been sea spirits. They could have been river spirits.
They were.
They were wearing masks. They manifested themselves through it.
We chased them
Not
away, but
local.
we can't be sure that they won't come back.
Hey, in my mind, I'm trying to think. Now, to power these things,
You gotta have some strong mojo.
like, this town,
This town would have adequate mojo in spades.
considering what it's like, it's power. It's like a nuclear reactor here.
Yes, this is the equivalent of Hiroshima nuclear reaction contained in this little city.
Oh, that's not good.
And I'm my mind starts thinking, how could you, just running through?
Yeah.
How could you channel something like that? How could you bind it up into masks? Yeah. But just my mind's just binging back and forth on this.
You seem lost in thought, traveler. Why don't you all come in and have supper at my humble estate?
I hate her even more.
Rich people
because
dinner.
she-
Wait,
Nice.
she has an estate. We don't have
She's not
estates.
nice. She's fake. Can't you see fake?
Yes, I'm looking right at you.
She seems...
Oh, you did not just go there.
She's fake! She's fake! Can't you see fake? Yes.
Snap! She just did.
I don't
enough
need
of it.
this.
As catty as I may be, we do have business to do.
You have business to do.
And you're enjoying
I'm going to sleep.
Yumi, why are you leaving?
How does she know my name?
Excellent question. Are you gonna ask?
How do you know my name?
You're my niece. Why wouldn't I know your
Oh, crap!
So your mother was the poor second?
Yep.
Mom's younger sister?
Mom's older sister.
Worse yet, her older sister.
It's her older sister.
See, don't you want to go have some dinner with your auntie?
Please, we have so much catching up to do.
Mom never talks about you.
Your mother's very private about our affairs between her and I. She considers us to
Affairs?
be in some kind of competition. It's truly a saddening thing when family becomes so torn asunder.
You're very wealthy, right, Auntie?
Oh, heavens, yes!
The Badger's just looking at his feet going,
You know
this
what would be
can't end well.
amazing?
I am too.
It's Mother and Father's anniversary in the next fortnight, and Father's been trying for so long to be able to afford some of the beautiful jewels you have in the shops here.
They are wonderful, aren't they?
It would mean so much if I could maybe have one to bring home to him for Mother,
Boy, she
your
could be-
sister.
She could
We're
be-
family after all.
She can be upset when she finds out Auntie is the big evil here.
That would be a wonderful idea. Come, let's speak about what jewelry your mother loves over supper.
Sounds wonderful.
She seems a little fixated on getting us to eat, doesn't she?
No, she seems like she's trying to get you inside, yes.
Let's go in.
Tony's like, no, I got nothing. You
Already in the
enter,
door.
you enter the, to call it posh would be seriously underrated.
Tony, you know, of course, it's a trap.
I know
And,
I've got my stuff with me now.
Everything is very well crafted. I mean, the table
Speaking
is
of which,
probably
I hang back low and
mahogany.
pull out one of the
Mahogany?
masks.
Mahogany.
Are these weird in any way, or are they just like the
Mahogany.
regular ones?
What?
Is there any spirit energy on the mask that he gave us? or
I
anything
looked
that
at-
could.
Again, there's so much background
We are
radiation.
so overpowered.
We
Anything
have to
You
go
are
outside
blinded
for it.
by
No.
the light.
I mean,
We have to go-
outside.
we have to
Blinded
go
by
to the
spiritual
forest
science.
to
Before you
see.
could tell. I'm not putting them on until we can go check them.
Because
So, you're all-
things are just overloaded.
You're all led into the dining hall. She joins you moments later, and there are a few other guests there. They all seem to be, looking at you like
peasants.
the equivalent of, oh, we're all dressed in our fancy Sunday dresses that we
Right.
only purchased for this Sunday.
And I've got patchworks.
And you've got patchwork,
You're-
imperial
you're
armor,
lucky.
3 generations old.
You're not going to patchwork. I dream of having patchwork.
Would
8
you like me to
perhaps
patch up your
third-hand
clothes?
kimono.
Pardon?
Would you like me to patch
It's not
up
even
your
a kimono.
clothes? You do seem a little.
I know.
I'm wearing my
It's
tea house
not-
outfit.
it's
I'm
supposed
actually
to
not
be
wearing a
natural.
kimono yet. I'll get one, don't you worry.
Would you like
Yes.
We're in a very rich town.
Yes. And then there's...
Oh, jeez.
Then there's the rice farm.
Oh, I have the hat.
You have the hat. They kind of look at the hat and they're like,
He takes it.
how quaint!
He's second favorite son.
I take off the hat.
Tell us about your family's ice farm. The equivalent of the R has been
Yeah,
cut.
I know. He's just looking at that going,
Oh, ice farm.
Would you like me to fix that?
I want you to burn.
I can fix that too.
The
But
meal
let's
is
do
rather...
one.
Wherever you go, a new hat will pop up.
I'm guessing you guys... It's like the pot.
It is like the pot.
I'm guessing you guys are going to sit down to eat.
Of course.
Okay. There's...
I'm just picturing the fancy black tie affair and this guy in beach bum apparel at the end going, is looking like, hey man, pass the rice.
He's like, my rice is so much better. Starts pocketing. He's got to learn how to grow these grains.
Yeah, exactly.
Oh, wow! Look how full these... No, parents, get out of my head!
It falls on the ground completely. What's wrong with your shaman? He's communing with nature. Yeah, that's what's going on.
The rice is so much better than your family rice.
It so is.
The rice is very fluffy and full of full flavor.
They obviously have better water buffaloes shitting in their rice paddies than we do in ours.
Yeah,
Yes, there's our fed
about
foods.
that. You can tell that it comes from Southern Lotus.
It's your rice.
You're eating
Your own rice.
rice, and it's better than when you made it.
This is wrong. This is a meal I can't stomach. Really, I can't.
Best meal
Just shove the
ever.
rice away.
No, it's just, staring at it forlornly going,
That just flips the table. I'm done with this.
There are conversations about the table, and it's about the moment for you guys. Like,
most mundane and boring stuff.
no, it's really out of your league. They're talking about northern politics,
Overthrowing the emperor.
No, nothing about overthrowing the emperor.
No one's that stupid.
But
Intelligence check of 21 just to try to
yeah,
vaguely follow the conversation.
you can follow it, but you have no
I just
idea.
don't care.
You don't care, and you have no idea how to interject any kind of meaningful addition. It's like
I'm gonna-
Harper's on one side and Putin's on the other, talking about governmental.
So intelligence check, I determined that there's just two different political debates going on, and I go back to check investigating my food.
Are there purses in view?
No,
And I smell anything I eat or drink before I do so.
Yumi, these people are so rich they don't even have to carry money.
This is true.
Not just
they
a
have like a
check.
little busboy that does it for them.
I'm not even
Rowan's
just checking
keeping
appearance.
almost too keen an eye on Yumi.
It's my aunt. I'm gonna check my aunt. Jeez.
Yokota kind of glances at the glaring Rowan and Yumi.
No, it's
Oh,
not
they've got
that.
they've got
that
couples
it
sweet
looks
together.
like he's like infatuated with her.
Yes, that's what I'm getting. Yokota's like, so Yumi, how long have you known this lovely wolf?
Oh God, all my life.
Oh,
They've got a couple sweet even.
Rowan pops up. We've known each other since childhood.
oh my!
I'm there with the chopsticks going for the meatballs.
Tell me,
Serpent.
how long ago did you two become an item?
It's meat.
We left. Guess what? 3 days.
Yeah, 3 days ago.
Love blossomed so well.
So I just sip my
He
drink.
can't afford jewelry.
Actually,
Don't worry, your mother settled for someone far less than that.
actually,
Oh!
his father is an Imperial Guard. I'm sure he's got a
Slap!
better balance than that.
Slap! Yes.
I'm sure Imperial Guards have a decent allowance.
I'm sure you could I'm sure you could rent a nice place next to my parents on that salary.
I'm pretty sure you have just been shut down for a little bit as your character is steaming over that one.
I dare you talk to my
It
daddy
doesn't
that
help
way.
The food is actually very good for those of you that eat it.
Oh, I do.
I smell everything. I'm not actually being paranoid. I'm trying to figure out the recipes as I'm eating because I dissect
This is some of the
everything.
most wonderful food you've ever tasted.
There's like 12 different spices here.
How
Maybe
nice is the
13.
I thought there were
silverware?
only 6.
The silverware?
It's silver.
It's actual metal.
I want to pocket it. Out of rage.
Rage theft?
Okay.
Yes, because you
Thievery.
down talking my daddy.
Nope, no need to roll thievery.
She
The fact
pockets
is, they don't
spoon.
care.
We can all visibly pass you our silverware, and they would just think we're being weird.
We're being peasants is what we're being.
Yes.
Your
It's
Hoto,
like-
Put it back
I'm
on
a
the
peasant.
table.
your
Yeah,
Hoto
I
starts
know.
asking about, how it's been 3 weeks. What have you heard of? Did you get any of the missives?
No.
Well, we recovered the misses from 3 weeks ago on our way back here. On our way here.
Oh. So I guess you'll be bringing those back to the old goat.
Of course.
Yes, he likes his paperwork. He really does.
Oh, he was freaking
Yes.
out at the loss of it.
But tell me, before you leave, please tell me you're going to stay for this Festival of the Spirits.
We're expected back in 3 days.
Oh, this is your father, isn't it? You're Rowen! I remember when you were a little pup chasing your own tail. That was so cute.
It does sound cute.
Shut up. I never did that.
Is it actually possible for a wolf to boil in his own armor?
I never did that.
No, he's
I can
boiling
always
his
make his
father's
father
armor.
blush.
Really?
Oh, yes. Your father has a soft spot for me. You see, it was very, very funny when we got to social events and I made his armor turn a lovely shade of red because he was so hot underneath the collar.
Yeah, I
As the in character stickering out.
Yes.
Yeah.
She's kind of looking at you. You don't get the impression that she recognizes you at all.
You wouldn't.
It's okay, her dad's town drunk. She doesn't want you
And
recognizing
me,
her.
she doesn't even realize my family would exist.
She's not even looking a second time at you.
You've got your emblem on. That's all she needs.
No, I took off that hat. But I did not till I realized.
As the food continues and you're still talking about business, most of the guests herd out eventually. They thank them for a lovely meal, say thank you, and take the complimentary masks on their way out.
I primarily drink water or juice or otherwise. I don't actually drink anything alcoholic at the dinner.
Okay.
Is she wearing a mask?
No, she's not.
You can't hide that beautiful face. She's as vain as I think she is.
I don't think she'd have a
It
nice
does run in the family.
gilded mask for her.
Are you going to ask her why she's not wearing a mask?
I'm going to ask her about the masks. Just,
The masks were an initiative in order to rekindle our kinship with the spirits. By having the Spirit Festival, we find ourselves far more attuned to the spirits around Heartsong because it is such a charged place where anyone can be healed by their chakra and their zen.
I'm looking around at the nuclear glow, kind of going, "Whoa!" Yes, I can feel myself being sterilized while I'm sitting here.
Ah, my sperm! Hey, it didn't hurt that time.
Ugh.
Doy.
So yes, you'll take back those missives. We'll write up a brand new one. Make sure that the Emperor gets his information, Oba gets his reports, because they'll go. We wouldn't want him to die of a sudden heart attack. That would be terrible.
Surprised he hasn't yet.
Tell me, where are you staying tonight?
I'll name the inn.
Name the inn.
They're saying
It's-
that
it's
they're
something
saying
like-
in the couple suite at the blah 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 inn.
Tony pipes up. It's called the Gilded Truffle.
God.
Gilded.
The gilded truffle.
Why is it called the Golden Turd?
It is the only inn you all could afford.
Oh, I know. It's the Hojos of the inn world.
So the couple suite and she's like, "Oh my, no, you mustn't stay there. That's far too low class for a member of our family."
You've
I
already paid.
for it. Instant pipe up. I already paid for it.
Oh, I'll get you reimbursed. It's all right. How much did they charge?
A gold. Or a gold was a gold
It was
20
50
with
silvers
the.
a room, and we paid 5 silver for storage.
It was
Of
2
our
gold.
I'm sure the silverware that little Yumi slipped
I
into
have
her
no
robes
idea.
will surely cover that.
I put it back on the table.
Oh, don't be upset. It runs in the family, you know.
You steal?
No. Magic hands. Very skilled.
I'd actually take my glasses off at that one.
I didn't really want to hear about your personal life, but that's up to you, Auntie.
Oh, your mother should be one to talk. She would blush if I told stories about her.
Yumi, you've already lost this contest. I can tell.
Put
I
a
can
hand on
tell.
Yumi's
It's
muzzle.
obvious.
My mother is a wonderful woman.
My mother is a saint!
Mother is a saint!
No, I just wanted to be with my dad again. My dad want me to lose some noodles. You know why? Because he's a fucking smart fucking man.
Oh yes, your mother is so wonderful, even if she did marry below her standard.
There's nothing wrong with my father.
Oh no, he's a wonderful man.
Better than mine.
For his upbringing. It's always that back end.
Pretty much, you keep getting this like. She's pretty much talking down to you as though you're just one class level below her notice, but she's dealing with it because you're family.
I'm used to this. Everybody talks to me like
Yeah,
this.
exactly.
You're pretty much feeling like her on a normal day in Southern Lotus.
Yeah, I don't like this. I don't like this at all. I'm the top dog, Fox, normally.
Yeah, that would be dog.
But please, I must ask you to stay at my chalet for the time that you're here. It's just a night. I'm sure I can get some beds ready for you.
You couldn't possibly match that couple's suite. I emphasize that word as well.
I get the feeling we can't really say no. It would be very impolite to say
Oh
no.
yes, very impolite.
Very impolite.
I would have to take your word for that in character.
We would be delighted to. Fucking hate my aunt.
Excellent! I'll go make the arrangements. And she kind of skimpers off.
Flutters out.
Yes,
Skippers off or sends a aide off to do
she
it.
skimpers off.
I take his glass of wine, her glass of water, I switch them. I think you guys need those right about now.
She freaking hip sways out.
Yeah, pretty much.
Bitch.
She sachets.
She's fuming.
Yes, Yumi. Yumi is a red fox. Now she is a beat red fox.
Yep.
Her aunt is very nice, Rowan.
She is.
She is.
Best of all, she has stories with my dad.
See, this is why I don't deal with people normally. They can't get under my fur like you've got going on right now.
So very thick.
What?
I can lead and give directions, I just don't give a damn.
You guys are eventually, once you are done arguing and eating, brought to the chalet. It's a modest two-story
It's a Swiss
mansion.
chalet. Yeah.
It's actually down a path that was man-made, paw-made, if you wish, and then right into pretty much the beginnings of Lake Immaculate Reflection.
Is this like my mom's side of the family's wealth or something? Or
Your mother has never mentioned your aunt.
I
Ever!
didn't know you had one.
no, I didn't know I had one.
Did I notice a ring on her aunt's, any sign of being married on her aunt's paws?
Or whatever, wherever we put that stuff.
Nope.
My
I
mom
would
was
presume
rich
it's
and
not
ran
right,
away from
but-
home.
You could have had
That
all of
bitch could have afforded those jewels herself. Instead, she turned me into a thief
She chose love over wealth.
and turned me into a thief.
Nobody said that she took kids into consideration.
ungrateful children.
The chalet, when you are let in, is...
I can understand why she left. I fucking hate this woman.
The chalet is, in all honesty, nicer than the nicest house in Southern Village.
I.e.
If you had spent
yours.
20
Yeah.
years making it look nice.
So my house?
Your house looks like a
dump.
camp.
It looks like my grove. Yes.
Your house looks practically peasant compared to this.
What do you mean
just gotta go to bed
practically?
and cry now.
There are complimentary masks on the inside, by the way.
I break it.
You're going to break the mask.
Wait, how expensive does it look?
They're made of wood, plain wood, but they're very nice to craft it.
The moment you go to break it, I catch your hand. We don't know if that does anything.
George, are you using
gonna go
Spirit
cry now.
Vision?
Well, this place is still pretty...
No.
What?
When you reached the border of the man-made part, the glow kind of
dimmed down to as if you were back at the forest.
So you're out of the border then, or?
We're out of the.
This makes no sense.
Ah.
It's like walking through a curtain of spirit energy. You're like,
Well,
side,
can't wait to gut my aunt.
side.
I look at the
I'm
mask.
sure you'll get your
I look
chances
around.
at one here.
I'm trying to get the picture of what the hell.
No, I went to
How
bed.
many
I'm crying.
masks do you have right now? You have 8 masks.
I have the original mask
Okay.
from the forest with the hole in it. I have the mask from
We got the
the
4
inn,
from the inn.
The 4 from the inn.
and these ones,
The 4.
9.
The 4 here in the chalet have no residual magic whatsoever. The one from the forest has residual magic, as in you murdered whatever was in it before. One of the 3 in your holding from the inn is,
Glowing crazily.
if it were hot, your hands would be on fire.
One of the ones he tried to give us at the inn?
Yes.
Oh shit, that's not good. That's not good at all.
The inn. Why
So
only
4 of
one?
them are made of lead. The other one's made of like some sort of radioactive isolate.
Iridium. Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah,
Maybe he was
radio.
maybe he was hoping you'd put it on.
Tremon.
While you guys are talking, you just hear things from the bedroom. It's like, the house isn't so good. Bed's, I guess, kind of
What
comfortable.
is this? This is
Silk?
This is Octavian silk. I don't think. Oh my God! It's Octavian silk.
Oh my god, this bed is so comfortable!
Why, Mom? Why?
I'm going to spend my time being very puzzled about the
The badger is just staring at masks.
No, not only that, but how it,
And the
between
foxes.
town's energy,
Mourning her
the energy
rich
here.
heritage gone.
Are we always near the forest?
No.
I look over so you can actually.
We're still surrounded by
The lake. The town is built around the lake.
right.
The entire town is built around the lake. The lake is not a large lake. It's
Yeah.
but there's not a single wave. It could be windy as hell. There's never a single ripple across that water, which is why it's called immaculate reflection. This is a man-made structure that went into the lake.
So it's like a house on stilts or whatever.
It's like
Yeah.
like you have a pier going out into the
My
water.
comment, maybe they
And
just don't like
house
it the
on
way they
stilts
don't
in
like
there.
stuff I make. Well, as a collective whole, small ones like me.
I look at it on the lake, and the lake looks normal background.
You can see little spirits dancing on the lake and having fun.
But that's pretty much normal stuff.
Yeah.
But I look up at the town, and it's just like,
You might as well be taking 2 flashlights and going, all right, I'm cranking these blasters at 12.
I'm a firing my
Laser! Yep.
Okay.
See,
You're
the-
staring down Dr. Octagonopus's throat when he's going, bah!
Look over, so can you see normally again? You commented that you couldn't earlier because of everything.
Yes, I can see normal. I can see here on the lake, off the land. It's all normal. Background, like no background spirits. So I can see the little spirits dancing on the water.
Well,
I
given
can
that
see-
you're looking from a clear spot back into a polluted one, can you tell
Oh.
if any of it's coming from the mask that the people are wearing? And or the people themselves?
I'm closer than I was in the forest, so. Oh, God, that hurts. I'm getting a headache.
Again,
It's just
you're
too much at once, you can't tell the
try and
colors.
picture your entire vision is stretched and light is hitting you. It's just this veil of, fuck you, I don't look at this anymore.
So
You're
don't-
wondering if Low Z would be able to see this. Like, actually metal it out.
Well, he's older. It. It's an old
in character, you don't even care.
So what are you doing for the rest of the time in the
gonna
chalet?
say, this mask, very bad. Never use this mask. You put
He
that
puts down one of the normal-looking masks and says, never use this.
I say, here. I take.
I take a little pinch of gunpowder and just sprinkle it on the mask.
No, I want something to mark this with.
Okay, I give him a piece of chalk.
Like I say, I put on the inside today.
I keep
See
opening
this?
and closing the
Don't-
door,
don't
talking
use
about
this.
whatever's in the room and how expensive it is. It's real oak. It's real marble.
Don't use this.
Mahogany.
Don't use it.
Mahogany.
Eventually, I'll tell her.
He walks up and says, don't use this while you're talking about the Octavian silk beds.
Marble. Marble
I
floors.
don't think she'll get
Real marble.
the mask in comparison.
So these other masks are just plain normal.
Yep.
There's something. The mask from the forest, the mask from the hot one. Is the energy signature looks similar?
No. One would give off the equivalent of a purple hue, the other one is a dark blue. This one is powerful, this one is, it was powerful and got twisted.
Right.
I put on one of the regular wooden masks that he didn't work
Ha! You're wearing a mask. You feel invincible.
I'm part of their festival now.
How long
What kind
is
of
the
festival
festival run?
is this?
You don't know. You didn't ask.
Yeah, I don't know anything about the spirits. Because I take the mask back off.
So
What do they do at a spirit festival? Could it be drawing all the extra energy?
Have you ever heard of spirit festivals?
not
You guys are sitting around. Some towns have their silly little quirks. There might be a spirit festival. You guys haven't really been here that often.
Our town doesn't have anything of the sort.
No.
We just don't care.
You have a yearly, annual, like we're giving tribute. That's pretty much it. But you don't
we
have a big
Christmas
powwow.
festival
Yeah.
of sort.
but it's
Okay.
not centered around spirits.
No.
Spirits are there.
It's like every year we have Thanksgiving.
Yeah. Pretty much. You're all like, thanks, spirits, for all of your greatness. You're so great. Pass the beans.
Man, Bob is delicious.
Beans.
You guys are sitting around the table talking.
She's
And,
hugging everything.
You're talking about the masks and everything, and you notice that there's a fifth person at the table now.
Who?
Yokoto.
Who's your Kodo?
My aunt.
Oh, hi.
She looks a little more razzled than she did before.
I come out of the room hugging the silk.
No, you are wearing the
Yeah,
silk
it's like
curtains.
around me.
you
It's the
You're
black.
wearing,
It's the
you're wearing
sheets.
the bed sheets
Yeah.
as a
As a kimono. I'm so great, so beautiful.
And she's right there.
Oh,
Annie,
hi.
what are you doing?
Octavian silk.
Yes, it's Octavian silk. It costs an arm and a leg. Put it back.
But I get to sleep
I
with
said put it back.
Okay.
Ugh. This is getting out of hand. Thank goodness you've all come. We're in trouble. I couldn't tell you back at the house because we're being watched.
I
You-
knew it!
Pat, pat, pat.
You didn't know anything.
The badges are like,
I do exactly.
Continue.
A few moons ago,
I'm the
about
Gandhi of the
a
group.
month ago, things got weird. The spirits started acting strange.
You mean like that? I'm again talking like other people can see what I see. You mean like that ever-present blinding glow over there?
Oh no, that's normal. This has always been a spirit hotspot.
That's not hot. That's meltdown.
Yes, it got worse. Right now, we are on the verge of a very strange phenomenon. I don't know what's going on. I tell you one thing, it's not good. The spirits came in, they started taking over things. I have never seen this happen. Ever.
Don't you have a shaman to...
I am the shaman.
Is
She
this
says.
place warded?
Oh.
You, Shaman's got to dress.
Pat his shoulder.
You're not as pretty as she is.
No. It gets to wear.
You want to wear a kimono?
Yeah. I want to feel pretty.
You don't have boobs.
If you live, I'll buy you one.
What about my
What's
rules?
this if?
Okay, guys.
By the way, guys can wear
I
kimonos.
whistle.
I'm talking about real kimono though.
I do that. Poke one thing at a time.
Whatever happened, it started slowly. People just started walking around with these masks. And they did their job, so we didn't question it. But more and more people were wearing the masks, and
Pull over the tainted mask.
Yeah, the tainted mask.
like that. Don't put that on.
He warned
Oh,
me.
and what about this one?
The one with the hole
They're
in it?
fakes. I figured
No. The one from the forest.
Ah,
With the hole
I
in
show
it.
her the one from the forest.
this is a malignant spirit.
I
Yes.
took it out.
That would actually be Yumi's sword holder.
Point that out. I killed it.
Destroying the masks will get rid of the spirit. However,
Pretty amazing.
if you do it on someone that's wearing it, it will also get rid of their spirit.
Oh, that's bad.
They're bound to.
I tried to send out messengers to warn Southern Lotus to ask for help. They never made it. So I guess I know why now. So thanks for that.
So
So
they
who
attacked
were
us
you
from
expecting to come?
Anyone. I've had to play the dumb dicks for the last month so they wouldn't take me over.
Oh, so you're really not like that?
No! It's out of hand. I've
acted my best to try and make sure that they wouldn't take me over. They think I'm in league with them, which is the nicest thing. And they gave me this chalet so I didn't get accosted by their leers and looks, because some of those spirits are just a little...
Meshuggah?
They like their way with people a little too much. They keep talking about this big war. I don't know what they're talking about. They came to talk to us a year ago saying something about the steel ones. I don't get it. But they started being forceful.
Do we know about the word steel?
No.
We don't know
We
what
don't
steel
use
is.
metal to that extent. Even my mill's just scrap.
So we won't know what this steel is.
Well, wouldn't he maybe have heard of it because his father was in the Empire?
No,
Even
the-
they don't
the
use that
Empire
quality
doesn't
metal.
use steel.
Steel?
Okay.
They use stuff like iron.
Steel.
They use
The-
iron. My scrap is
The
gold.
steel ones.
okay, got it.
I don't know what it
thieving
means.
ones?
No, I guess. I don't know. They were just...
Steel.
Thieving ones.
Spoken language, very different than written language.
And then they said that they needed to build an army and that we had to help them, and I refused. We're Heartsong. We don't go to war. But then we stopped getting
You
missives.
take baths.
Then we started getting missives from the south
Oh, from the other village.
saying that weird stuff was happening, and then we stopped getting missives altogether. I sent that up. They never arrived.
So we're gonna find another satchel somewhere between here and there when we press on.
If you press on.
If we press on.
I need you guys to go back to Southern Lotus and let them know. But there's a problem.
Mm-hmm.
Anyone who leaves that's not wearing a mask gets hunted down.
So where's
So
the
that
fake
little
masks?
scouting team is not going to be what we're up against.
They
It's
can
gonna be
tell
ours.
whether or not there's a spirit within you.
Yeah, we're
Dude,
together.
does everyone need to be wearing the mask that leaves, or could there just be one with them wearing it?
We've never tried one wearing it, but they would not be themselves anymore. The spirits take over at that point. I saw it happen. My most trusted advisor put on a mask when we were trying to figure out what was going on, and he's not himself anymore. He's gone.
You can't unbind him.
I've tried. He's kind of locked in the basement right now. You might have heard some
What if you
shuffling.
just remove the mask?
You
I
can't.
can't.
She just said she couldn't. She can't get it off. It's like, spiritually bound or whatever the
Bound to
gobbledygook
their
they do.
soul.
Picture Jim Carrey in the mask. You try and get that thing off. You try and get that shit off.
It's like it intertwines itself with the soul and the two become linked. I'm still trying to work out the details on how to get it off and save the people. But as far as it goes, it's not working. So what I need you to do,
Do they know if it's a fake mask?
they can tell whether or not you're a spirit within.
Yeah, that's what I was asking. I was gonna offer to put a mask on so
To make
spirits
fake
don't
ones,
like
yeah.
me anyways.
But no, they wouldn't be fooled by one of the non-magical masks.
Well, I was gonna offer to put on the tainted mask, but
That's
I
too
wouldn't
big a
suggest
risk.
that.
Yeah, it's way too big a risk.
That's way too big a risk, yeah.
yeah, hey,
If
spirit
we
might
knew
like me.
a spirit, we might be able to
Uh,
convince it to go into the mask and hide there. And we might be able to get away with that. But
I
all the
reckon-
spirits around here are just bent on some kind of revenge against the steel ones.
what? Yeah. What?
I'd
if-
ping against my
yeah.
glass.
I was
That damn nose again.
I was thinking of him.
We befriended a spirit. There was
The spirit of the forest, north of here.
The Moko Forest?
Yes.
It's a very weak spirit. No one
He's
prays to him.
He's getting bigger.
nobody prays to him. I play with them.
Spirits are very dangerous. Don't
Yeah.
don't take them lightly. If you could get the spirit to inhabit the mask, you might be able to walk out. But he has never been seen within our borders. I don't think
How
he
would
knows
No,
the
he
forest.
won't. There is a clear border up at the forest edge. That
Yeah.
just like the lake.
Yes, that's their garrison line.
Well-
this is a large
We would have to-
military-esque movement. I have
That's
never
good.
seen anything
We would
since I
have
was
to
up
take him
north.
through
But the forest spirit, or leafhead as we call him, he came up to that edge. I
No, we would
communed with
have
him
to-
up there.
But you'd have to get him to go through it
No, well,
in the mask. Because you would have whoever was wearing the mask with him would have to come back to get the rest of us for all of us to be able to leave.
I know how to summon him or commune with him.
There's another way. But you'd have to be very, very quick.
Sure.
I'm looking at it.
What do you need done?
Heartsong, as you know, is a wonderful place of relaxation, beauty, serenity, or at least it was. The rich that come here still come here for the relaxation, but are sent home with masks. And when they wear their masks to their next party, their spirits get into them. And then they start talking about this war. Trying to gain movement towards it. I don't know what they're thinking. Spirits have never acted this way. Someone or something has pissed them off. What we need to do is you can easily access the minds of Orstreak's horde and find one of the veins that leads out north of Heartsong. From there, you'd have to make haste back to Southern Lotus because they'll know when you pass the border. The garrison line indicates any goers and leavers.
Yeah, they already attacked us on the way in.
Well, no, that was beyond the garrison line.
That was beyond the garrison line.
A day's travel beyond the
That
garrison
was
line.
today.
Yeah.
We didn't stop since then.
That was early today.
That was earlier today.
That was early today. That was not that far off.
Oh, okay, well then.
They scouted. Well, you said they were scouting out our last camp, but that was here they attacked
Yeah.
us.
Oh, yeah. We did have malignant spirits wandering around our camp a day south of Heartsong. No, yeah. Sorry, Southern Lotus.
2 days
They're
from
mo-
Lotus.
they're moving
a day
north.
From here.
Southern Lotus may be next. You have to hurry.
What kind of mines are they? And how long has it been since they've last been in use?
There's always people down there gathering up the gems and the ores that can be used for the jewels, like your mother would like. I always promised I'd send her one, but she never returned any of my letters, so...
Also, it's your mother's fault. The bitch.
The deep parts of the mine, though, people haven't been there in years. No one goes that deep. We struck something too close to the spirits and they got angry, so we don't go there anymore.
Okay, so that's a little risky.
So we'll have to go through the deep part to get to where we need to go then.
Willing to bet on that, yes. To get home, we will have to
Not
go
much
longer.
choice.
One set of angry spirits down there, another set of angry spirits up here, and we have to try and work way between them.
The other option is to walk through town and try and leave without masks. And maybe they'll ignore you because they think you're outsiders.
What if we simply carry masks and act like rich folk? You said they can leave.
The rich folk wear the masks when they leave, though.
No, they don't put it on
No,
until
they
the
have
next
it on
party.
them.
They
We'll
do
take-
wear it on their face?
No,
No,
they
they
have it on
carry
them.
it with them. It's whenever they go to their next party or such, it
Yeah,
uses it. So if we walked out with the Tainted
How
Mask, it's a
far
maybe.
out does the garrison
The only
go?
problem is
Just
we
out
have to
the
look
clear?
like
Right
we're
to
the
the
rich
forest
people.
where Moko's territory starts.
Got the bed sheets.
I'm sure
How
you have a problem
about
with that.
how about
I don't know if you guys can pull it
we
off.
head south
I can pull it off.
towards for the next town, outside into the forest, turn around and skirt around the forest edge beyond the garrison line to head north again.
You'd still end up passing the garrison line at some
No,
point.
no, no. The garrison line's around the town.
They're watching the town, so we'd have to go.
We head south, head towards the next town. Now, as soon as we get beyond the garrison line,
That's the whole
We-
thing. is
we
if
circle
you're
around.
if you're heading out of town any way, shape, or form, they'll know you're out of town.
Yes,
yeah,
but
but
if
we're heading south.
if we're heading south,
They may
they
not
can
be
You'd, go
attention.
deep, you'd be going deeper into their territory.
They wouldn't. They'd be paying more attention to the north.
The garrison's going to be on the north. The south, they don't care
Who knows
about
how
because they
spirits
think
think.
we would have to come back through. If they're actually this level of organized, of course, which they seem to be.
Which is not right. Which is not normal.
No.
Everyone roll perception checks.
18.
20.
19.
22.
As you guys are talking, Rowen and Altros, you kind of peer out the window and you can see a line of masked individuals just standing at the edge of the border of the lake and just watching the house.
I say, do they do this often?
She glances. We're too late. They found us. We have to go now.
Mine it is. They
Yeah.
won't be. They might be more malicious spirits there.
Let's take on the big evil downstairs.
Downstairs are a bear bet. They won't be organized. They're just pissed off. Up
All
here, they're pissed off.
Let's go.
No, up
Or up
to
here,
the
they're
organized.
Let's go. Let's go. Let's go. Let's go. Let's go. Let's go.
Do you have a concern?
Concern
Say
downstairs.
it
Let's go.
say it on the way because she's leading down.
Leave the
Let's
cart.
just-
It's going to scrape your armor.
No, it's my weapon. It's sort of large and unwieldy in tight quarters.
The mine is large.
Oh, okay.
It's not a small like.
Worst comes
Mine.
to
This
worst,
is-
you can use my crossbow.
These are the scars of Ore Streak,
Don't worry, I'll save you if need be
the
again.
Badger God
He saved you.
I saved you.
minerals.
Right.
Wherever his mighty claws clove the earth,
Oh, we'll
left,
be that.
block,
It's
left
gonna be
deposits
huge,
of-
yeah.
You would know the story. Alright.
The shaman's going on about the entire history of Ore Streak as you're going down the stairs. There is
badger,
a
badger.
person, for lack of a better term, who is manacled to a post, and it doesn't look normal.
It's the advisor.
Yeah. What would be his normal claw appendages? Because he's supposed to be some kind of cat. You're not sure what kind of cat he would be. They've elongated into razors. And,
Wolverine,
they don't come from here. They're actually, his fingertips have actually...
Deathstrike.
Yeah.
Oh, yikes.
And he's snarling at the bit and trying to get forward. Like, he's just trying to get to you guys.
Talk to you later.
See what you mean.
Yikes.
He was a pacifist, she says as she runs by.
He was a pussycat. Oh,
Oh, that's fine. I'm not.
I'll be here all week. Get
She
you later.
opens up...
Wham.
She opens up the trapdoor that leads down into the dark, depressing, very dirty mine.
Bless you.
By the way, just a note, where did you guys leave your cart?
With
At the-
them.
at
We
the
haven't
table.
picked it up at the inn yet.
It's at the
No,
end still.
you did not.
Yep.
No, but I was
It's-
carrying the satchel.
Most of
with
you are
stuff.
carrying your stuff, yes.
Yeah, we're definitely carrying.
Any of
stuff.
the extras, like your tradables?
Oh yeah, they're
Those are gone. But
they're
I was,
gone.
But I was definitely carrying the satchel with the.
Yeah, he was carrying
Yeah.
such a stuff.
So she, go as you're starting to go down. I'm
The cart.
guessing you're actually going down instead of staying and fighting.
Is she coming with us?
You're not
Yeah.
sure.
Well,
I'm asking, are you coming with us?
I have to hold them off.
You can't fight all of them yourself.
I don't plan on fighting them. I plan on evading them.
How?
Our family has been well known for not being seen for a long time, unless we want them to see us.
Okay.
So she funnels you down the trap, slams the door closed. You hear the
Into
stomping,
the trap, he said.
the trap door.
No, that was a slip.
Ha!
Yes.
You fools!
Exactly.
No. She leads you down to the cellar and into the basement cellar. And as the door closes, you can hear the footfalls of whatever's coming to get her.
March.
And then there's a bright flash of green light that comes from the actual trap door, and you see vines growing down and into the actual mine, it's pretty much locking
Locking the door.
no going back. Let's go.
That's where we're going to end tonight.